not seeing the stream yet.
It should come up soon. We're technically live. Once again.
Attempt number 2.
Okay.
Here we go. I just got a notification. There we go.
And let me repost all that. There we go.
Alright.
Well, let's see how long this one lasts.
let's really hope that this one lasts more than like 20 minutes. Was that other one?
Yep, it was.
15 or so minutes.
Hey, we're back again. We're gonna start again too. So get ready for intro round 2 here. Oh, my sticky notes are angry.
Redo the intro.
I'm just realizing now. Where did I put?
I mean, we've got 16 viewers now, 18 viewers. So.
We're up to
we
like
already
60
did.
before. So I'm hoping that
Wait, were we?
people will join back in.
Yeah, 18, 19.
17 now.
Unlimited
19
laps.
now.
Let's not do unlimited laps. That's a mistake.
22.
I'm just gonna.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna stop naming. I'm gonna stop saying because it's gonna like change every second pretty much.
Yeah, don't spam our voice chat with numbers.
Where'd the times go? Oh, are you redoing the time?
I'm gonna redo them because otherwise those people won't be able to see them. Because I don't think that's totally
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's only 3 times. If it was more, I might be a bit more hesitant. But
I swear if it crashes on that car again, there's something cursed about it.
yeah.
The entire thing is cursed.
Oh, hey guys, welcome back to the stream. It's we're just starting half an hour late.
Didn't see you there. Didn't see you there.
We're just starting half an hour late. There was no first stream of this. Don't worry. Absolutely no issues at all. I just
we need
spawned
one
the
of those
car
Men in
and
Black.
it's immediately sinking into the water. That's always a great sign. You can
We just
tell.
need one of those Men in Black memory sticks.
What the heck is
Can't
happening right
prove
now?
anything.
This
Reload
stream
it.
is cursed. Okay. Oh, what the? The map didn't load. Oh no. That's the first time that's ever happened. West Coast drift. Let me try again.
What's going on?
We're having no issues, literally 0 issues right now.
Okay, the map is. Okay, hold on.
Oh, you're
the
doing
map is
flying
gone.
lap. That's why you can't do the rolling start.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Thank you for the.
I was about to say that the map is gone can happen, but that you spawn upside down.
I've never seen that before. I've never had that happen
Yeah,
before.
you can't. Yeah, completely forgot you can't do the rolling start. That's why that's happening.
Oh, okay, goodness. Well, at least it's an easy fix. My goodness. Yeah, alright. Well, we just found out that it's broke, and we are broke as well after breaking the previous stream and crashing the game
Here we
twice.
go.
But,
So, who's here? We have
Half an hour.
Autoflux. We have myself, Overlord. Good evening, everybody. And then we also have Notcross. All right,
Yeah.
let's get into this.
yeah, I'm immediately starting.
Get into it. All right. I will say one thing I just noticed about this. It does look like the exhaust is coming out of that turbo that's on the hood.
Yeah,
can
it
see it
is. It
popping.
is. Yeah, it's
Because it is.
it's coming right out of that turbo.
It's an exhaust piece, so I can never get a piece to work.
You know,
Well,
it's
maybe
it's very selective. It has to be behind the engine, I believe, to work.
Yeah, and my hoods simply aren't like long enough for that.
You could make them longer now.
I need a
with the
longer
open
hood,
beta.
please. Oh wow, look at that! 41 seconds. A little bit quicker.
Oh, what a surprise!
41571.
Yes, sir. Next
All
one.
right, 41571.
Yeah, so we kind of lost half an hour there of unknown time for various reasons that we will not discuss yet.
Again, Men in Black memory stick.
What
that never
happened?
happened.
I don't know. So
I
I'm
don't
racing
know.
these
I don't know what
cars
you're talking about.
for the first time, and so
Sure.
I should not be too surprised here to be getting brilliant times driving these cars for the first time.
we'll see how it goes now. If your crashes on that fourth car again, there is something wrong with that car, and it needs to be thrown out the window.
Yeah, if BeamNG can't handle your car, you're getting a DQ, but it's not necessarily
Yeah.
your fault. It could just be software compatibility issues. But
Or
yeah.
just something inherently wrong with the car that is just causing everything to break.
Either way, that one there, lovely 38,883. So I am improving over the non-existent times on the leaderboard.
Non-existent times. What are you talking about? I don't see any times there.
I don't see any times either. Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happens. There you go. Oh, yeah, it's this one. Oh, man. Okay.
Hush, hush. It
I
never
mean,
happened
wow,
before.
I'm surprised.
Oh, surprised by the sudden understeer. Whoa.
Oh,
This
no.
thing looks as if it's gonna turn as if it's gonna turn green.
Sure. Yep, there it goes.
How did that? What a prediction. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh,
I missed the
dear.
checkpoint.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Can I circle the camera in front? Yeah, after these cars I'll try to do that. So you can see what the cars look like for more than just their thumbnail previews.
Yeah. Which also, I should say, you can look at. You can look at the magazines. There is still a drive folder up. I don't know. I don't think the link was posted in the description, but if you go onto our Discord server, we still have that list pinned in the showcase channels.
Oh, why? Nothing. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't want to sound mean, but I couldn't make a car understeer that bad if I tried.
This one is quite rough, unfortunately.
That might sound a bit rough, but I'm just being honest.
Sometimes you got to be a bit rough there. Some tough love for.
Like this did.
Like, I've seen understeer, and then there's this.
Okay, let's get around this corner without actually, with actually hitting the checkpoint. That's really all I'm after. Thank you that these laps are short. My goodness.
Alright,
I once built a gigantic board with a 1,000 horsepower V8. That thing turned better than this thing does.
I will be right back. I just lost a $1 bet.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Jesus.
I'll type in the time for this one. 40. Oh, the wires are in the way. 46. Nice. Okay, we're finally on to this next one. The majestic fourth car. That also broke the game last time.
Hold
So.
on. You got 46. That's better than the last run, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. I think I've improved on all
Because I
fronts
think-
here.
I think on the previous one he got 51 with that car.
Was it 51?
I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I didn't pay attention.
Oh.
Alright, sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Yeah, no problem. So it'll be a little bit easier to do the flip around when we have rolling start on, but for now I just have to start and then go around the car and then restart again. So
I have to say one thing. The game does seem to run more stable now
Yes, it does. I agree.
compared to earlier.
yeah, I think the frame rate's a little bit better. So something was going on.
Real Jamaican, how do you know Shiny Odd? He actually came in for the Rarest Cars showcase, the visual one that we did.
Yeah.
He actually came in and was a guest judge.
I think the question is actually, hey, do you know Shiny Odd? And the answer is kinda. We spent 7 hours together reviewing all those cars.
Don't quote me on this, but I think he's still in the Discord server.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he posted something like
He doesn't post very much, I know that.
a few weeks ago?
Yeah, he
He made
posted.
something a few weeks ago?
It was when the new update came out on the open beta, because he made this new car and then he posted that.
Yeah. It'd
But
be
yeah,
nice to see him come back fully fledged and see him
Could be
do
nice,
something
yeah.
for a showcase. That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, no, I like seeing his creations and
I see what
showcases
he
for
posted.
sure.
I see what he posted. Damn.
Yeah,
43,289.
43,289.
I think Harry
Yeah.
just posted his car and then said nothing afterwards.
ESDA. Oh goodness. There
Cars
we go.
are amazing.
Oh
Like that
my
man, he
goodness.
built so much like meme garbage that people think he can't build, but then he posts actual builds, and then you think, whoa, what is this?
Pretty much. All right. Let's circle around these lads. I think there are definitely some cars in these sections you're gonna want to see if you haven't seen the magazine covers. Specifically the ones that are up in the thumbnails. Thumbnails because there'll be a different one tomorrow. But yeah, we got some good vehicles, some good designs in here, some well-designed cars in my opinion.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You beat me to it.
Yeah, some of these cars are very, very well designed. Others are a little bit more on the basic end of things. We'll get to those too. Oh, jeez, this
I
one's
mean,
fast.
the ones with the least number of votes. No offense to those people, but that's what happens.
Yeah, so we have that system because we are able to vote out cars that are maybe not as good as others, at least in terms of style.
And that's purely up to the people.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
up to the
why,
people.
like, voting is good specifically for that. It's not a committee that decides; it's literally all of you. So,
A committee can be biased in terms of
So we'll
what
just
they
like
like.
your phone.
yeah, that's our fastest time yet. 38,151.
38,151. I'm putting it in right now.
The council
Yes.
will decide your fate.
Gold Rush. I do like the name of this one. Oh boy.
I'll quickly be right back. I'm getting hungry, so I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
You're good.
Eat the food you gotta eat to stay alive here at 2 a.m.
Pretty much.
Oh geez, okay, everybody be deafened by this because it appears to be a V10.
Uh-oh, I gotta listen to this at least. Let's hear it.
Anyway, let's move here. Let's go. It's got the smallest wing I've ever
Oh
seen.
dear.
10,000 RPM V10.
Oh, that's a small V10 then. Oh yeah, something interesting that we did for this showcase is we instead of actually limiting the engine choice, we limited the budget by giving certain engines a certain price tag to add on to the one that we already had.
Yeah.
I think it'll actually level the playing field pretty well, but
That is
see.
that is quite
Don't know.
experimental. Like,
yes, very experimental, and there were many debates had about it.
oh goodness. Car volume is fine. Wait a minute.
It's not loud.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure the game isn't overshadowing us, like in terms of these super loud cars. Having things lined up audio-wise is pretty important. So, yeah. Generally, my my entire videos are always quiet, and that's just how I balance things. But yeah. Okay, do not lose it on this end again. I really want to finish with this car. How long? Do you know how long the next track is, like in terms of lap times?
The fastest ones out there from the people get like around the low 124 mark.
Okay, that's pretty decent. So we should be able to get through those ones without too much trouble.
But it's gonna be, you might have a little bit of trouble as Nogros said before, be very careful of the curbs.
So time on that one, I don't know if you see it yet. 47,239.
239, I got it.
Nice.
There we go. This next one is quite beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
this is one of the best looking cars. I like these Arizona like
Arizona
iced
iced
tea
tea.
color schemes and stuff. It's really nice.
Uh, very prolific member in our Discord. He is very, very good at this sort of thing. Very good at it.
We have some good designers, no doubt about that.
Mm. Yeah,
I
now
agree.
across we have Olivier's car up,
Oh boy.
coming right now.
Yeah, you can see the detail work in the pedals on the side of the thing, and just generally detailed. Always excellent work from this guy.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
this is not the only one of these cars. There are two of them, so get ready for that one
Also,
too.
word of note for Olivier's car is, or sorry, not Olivier's car, but Olivier himself. He helped us quite a bit doing the magazines, as we mentioned in the magazine stream.
Hmm. Yeah, so if you did not
But
make a magazine, then he was possibly one of the people who made one for you. So
yeah, him and Dank Wemfu
yeah,
did
lots
a
of
good
effort put
bit of
into
work.
those. Dank is not here today, but he should be here. Oh, that
Well,
needs a.
let's not say should.
Hopefully, we'll
There's
be
a
here
possibility.
next stream, which will be tomorrow.
Hmm.
Almost said next week, but no, we're not. I'm not going to delay things by a week like that. I think that's a little bit mean,
Yeah,
perhaps.
we'll get this out tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
Uh, it looks like this car's making pretty good pace.
Yeah, this one is shockingly quick, really good grip, a little bit oversteer. Oh my goodness!
As soon as I
I
say
went
it
out.
seems to be going all right.
I went out so wide there. I think I'm gonna do it one more time just to be sure.
I see.
Yeah, that was real
Oh,
rough.
look at all the pieces that flew off.
Yeah, that's a lot of bits on this car. A couple of fixtures on there, just a few.
Mm.
Oh, come on now. This one does not like to turn, but it has a shockingly good grip. Okay, I'm gonna try that one
I
more
think
time.
it's understeer because there's a good amount of grip.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, this is a tight course and this is a small car.
Yeah.
And then I just have to be a lot more careful on the throttle. There we go.
Just listening to the wheel
Yeah.
and and just sensing possible impending doom.
Yeah, whenever you hear the rattling, you know that something happened.
Mm. Just waiting for a disaster.
No disaster today, no disaster.
Hopefully.
Okay, maybe less disaster would be the ideal goal here. That was actually slower than the previous time, but I'm gonna count it as the time. 40 seconds, .304.
That's 40.304.
Yep, I took a risk on that one. I tried to get a better time with it, and I could not in my
That's still a
few
decent
attempts.
time.
Yeah, not bad at all.
That's third place.
I like the way
If
that
I'm
car
reading it right,
drives.
It looked pretty good too, driving around.
Yeah, I think so. I like the. I mean, we have said before, but we like the designs, and oh boy, it's the cheese mobile up next, or at least a cheese mobile.
Cheese.
You know, cheese and brown. It's a very odd selection. It does say cheese on the back of it, or OEs, I guess, which I mean, I think it's meant to be cheese, but let's see how it does around the
Cheese.
track, the cheese track, the cheese wheel. Yeah, we got it. Okay, for a block of cheese, it's pretty fast.
Moving pretty well. It does look like it, yeah. It's got. That's not too bad.
Ooh, turn more. There we go. Hello,
Again,
please
the
turn.
sense of
Thank you.
impending doom.
Yeah, this track is so tight. It's got so many like hairpin corners that you really need like shockingly good grip and speed. And the Cheesemobile has it. That's a 38.861. Pretty darn quick. That's second place.
38.861. 38.861. That is now. Yeah, that's the new third fastest.
Nice.
That's third place now.
I think, is that not first place?
Or
Because
no,
it's,
sorry, second
or
place.
sorry, second place. Yeah, second place in the
Sorry,
leaderboard.
I
So
take that back.
yeah, pretty quick, shockingly quick
Yeah,
actually.
not bad at all.
Wait a minute, where are we at? So I picked the Neos. That's the one we're up to next here. Oh goodness, I screwed it. Let's try again. Why is your car red in the leaderboard? That is because it did not make it.
Yes.
That's what the red is for. It basically marks the end of the list, and basically, yeah, we can only do a certain amount of cars from each category because of time constraints. So that's why your car did not make it in.
Basically, yeah, time constraints.
As voted by the public.
Yes, as voted. And basically, everything in the green was voted into this competition, and everything that is red was not voted into the competition.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the wheel is not a fan of this one.
Again, it looks like some... You know, for some things that are supposed to drift, I'm seeing a good bit of understeer.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad that I'm not trying to drift them. Otherwise, it'd be like a style point competition instead of time. Because drifting is not necessarily the fastest way to do things.
No.
But that is a 41 second, 0.495. So,
41.495.
Pretty average time, I think, for this class.
9.5. Alright. Second to last one in this section.
Yes.
Coming up.
Oh, okay, yeah, this one. Okay, never mind. Can't really see the front. Back up, please. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on to the...
not much to say, is there?
Not much to say on that one. You know what? Some of these quieter cars, they're not too bad. I find when cars are quiet, it's kind of hard to tell when the shifting points are without looking. Oh, that's a drift right there. Oh, I was gonna... almost held it.
Yeah, there you go. It's something.
I'm gonna consider that the drift of the day, up until we drift better. But there's your drift. You asked for that in the last stream, I think. I mean, what last stream?
You asked for it, you got it.
And you get it. Twice. Possibly 3 times, depending on how bad I do here. So I think what we'll do is, with this next upcoming class, if we can't get through all the cars in the next, like, 2 hours or so, then we'll just do the rest of them tomorrow. Just because tomorrow is Friday, so I can stay up a bit later.
We'll probably have the chance to work longer.
Yeah, barring no technical issues, or at least less technical issues, that'll give us some more time to get through them.
Yeah.
Oh, 30. Yeah, this one's not going to be that great a time, unfortunately. 44.91.
49.91?
44.91.
Oh, 44.
Yeah, we're not going 49, I hope. That's a little bit too far out there.
There we go. Okay. Last one.
The last one in this class. This is the Teen Racer final one, and then we will eventually... well, I mean, shortly after, we'll move right on to the next few. I'm going to very quickly back this up, just so we can take a look at it. A little bit more of a plain looking car. It looks more like it's stock with some graphics on it, but yeah. There you go.
Ah, there we go. I'm back.
There we
You
go.
got your food?
Yep. Well, I already had the food. I just started eating it.
Ah.
My car was originally going to be in the sleeper class, but the host said it should be in tuner. Yeah, we made a lot of this. We made a few of those decisions. Now, for judging the thematics of the cars to see if they were
sweet lord.
legal, there was a committee on that. That was done by committee. It was myself, you, Notcross, and Dank Wemfu who worked on that.
Mm-hmm.
The
So-
council has decided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, they decide your fate. The council decides your fate, and then you get placed in the correct sorting chamber to be processed unwillingly. But don't worry about it; it's fine.
I don't like that car simply because of the pride flag. For shame, sir. For shame.
Wrong community for that.
I
Yeah,
don't
wrong
like
community
that
for that
car
one.
because that body is overused so well. It might be me, but I think I've seen that body at least 4 times at this point.
All right. Next one. Well, actually, that's the last time there. 43.736. That's our final time. So that means the fastest car in this class is a 38-second run, because we have 3 of those.
38.151 as the getting tuned.
Yeah, that's the fastest car in this one. There you go. So yeah, if you can just highlight that or something, then we'll know, and that's that. We'll have to move on to the Tuner West Coast Street Course 2, and we'll be starting off with some cars that are going to be possibly a little bit harder to drive. So,
We'll say this choice of track seemed to be very contentious with a certain number of people in the community.
I'm still getting flashbacks to the constant reeing.
I wonder if I've done this track before. I think I might have. No, I haven't.
It's
Darn.
possible.
Word of advice: try not to jump because it doesn't really end too well.
All right.
Yeah, some people tuned their cars to handle it, some people didn't.
Yeah.
Just feel that out.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is just like last time. I haven't driven this track before, so I'm going to give this Nissan a few runs, and we'll see what it's like.
Such a beautiful car. I love that car.
And then we'll kind of like get used to it for a second here, and then we'll move on. But yeah, that's it for the that's it for that one teen racer, and we're moving on to teen tuner. So slightly different styling, being tuner instead of racer, but I mean, it's not that much different. We'll just have to take a look at some of the cars and see. But yeah, I got it set up right. Rolling start, 1 lap, doesn't matter the time of day, and street course 2.
I'm curious to see how you handle my car because I made my car like as autoflux proof as possible, pretty much.
Welcome to the stream, Rob.
I think that's something a lot of people did. Now that people are
I
starting
tried
to
to
get
make my
into the
car.
people starting to get used to
I
these
tried-
showcases, everybody is trying to make them autoflux proof.
Now that I like.
I focused on 2 things: decent horsepower and like handling, and that's really it.
Mhm.
And this is Dank Wemfu's
Oh,
car.
wow,
and
okay.
It is
I have to
gorgeous.
say, yeah.
Top of the teen tuner class in terms of points. I am going points down
think-
with this. So
I think that one might compete with mine in terms of looks.
Mhm.
No ego.
0 ego there. I can definitely see it. All right, let's.
I can hear it. I can hear it just crumbling.
You know what? Let's go around the track once slowly,
This car is nice though. I do like it.
just so I
I
can
like it too.
see what it's like. Oh my goodness, curbs are gonna be an issue. Wow.
Yes, they are.
If you hit a curb too hard, you might as well just like restart down in there because
Yeah.
it often doesn't.
It flies.
Basically immediately restart, and then you also have to
Yeah.
loop this section. I'm very tempted to. I'm not doing a real lap right now, but I'm very tempted to cut that corner. I know that's not a good idea.
I
but-
tried that, but it never worked.
Yeah, it's hard because you have to go up a curb.
First you hit the curb.
Mhm.
And then you gotta turn. That doesn't work.
Okay, that is a super tight section there. Oh geez, and then here's the jump.
A brake for that.
And then brake hard here. The stop sign.
This one isn't too bad yet. This
Yeah.
one isn't too bad. In the right car, you can just like wing it with that one. But
Mhm.
like the next ones, you cannot do it.
That was a jump there. This is another jump here
I tried,
potentially.
but I kept damaging the car.
Oh, that's bad.
That's doable still.
Oops. Well, this is a sighting lap, so
Yeah, this is a tour right now, so don't worry about it.
Trust me, with this track, you're gonna need it.
Yeah, I feel it.
It's a very mean track.
And then down. Oh my
Like,
goodness.
I tested 3 cars on this one. My car, Overlord's car, and Dank's car.
yeah.
I had a hard time getting a lap with all of them.
Yeah, you guys are.
Because I kept hitting the curbs.
You may have made the cars a little bit easier for me, perhaps, but you did not pick a track that was going to be easy for me. That's a guarantee.
No. Can't do that for you.
Darn. Well, we'll see how things go.
So how many times will autoflux jump past the turn at the top of the hill?
At
Place
least
your
3
bets,
times.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to say 3 times minimum.
That might be the best comment yet.
3 times minimum? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I feel like there are going to be many cars here that are going to disqualify.
Yeah, probably.
It's
This is a tricky
possible.
track.
It's possible.
If the car
Because
can't
I'm
be
guessing-
driven straight, then it's kind of like, what am I gonna
Yeah.
do? Oh boy. Okay,
But I'm
let's
guessing if you don't make that.
Let's do it for real.
let's give it a shot. I'm a little
I tried
nervous.
to also improve Dank's car because it was a bit of a mess at first, handling wise.
I think all of our cars at one point were a mess to handle.
With the amount of time I dumped into it, they better be in this one.
Oh, please! Immediately, I'm on the curb. Oh my goodness.
Like,
Yeah,
don't
this
get me
is-
wrong. I did it because I wanted to, but
Well, we got an okay start. We did get on the curb, but nothing irreparable.
it didn't get damaged, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, on the
Like,
curb
at
is
low
fine.
speed-
Broken by the curb is not so fine.
Like at low speed, it's fine, but
Yeah.
at high speed, you just go flying, and then your car breaks.
Yeah. It's like that's why you have the oh jeez.
Yeah.
That's why you have
To
the
be fair,
rumble
I also did
strips.
that one turn.
I accidentally just pushed my chair back trying to brake for that corner as well. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I mean, it's not terrible. It doesn't look terrible so far. It seems to be going okay.
That was
It's a
for style
lap.
points right there. That was style points. I'm gonna do another lap.
Oh,
I'm
as
gonna
soon as
do
I
another
say
lap,
that.
but this is just a practice run again.
Rear wheel drive.
Oh, these downhill sections. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is like the one board that you have to take very slowly.
Okay, let's try that again. This time with less spectacular antics and a lot more just like clean, non-hydrant hitting racing here.
Who called this thing the Mitsubishi Starion? This is I mean,
It says 300 ZX turbo right on the back of it. That's
I'm going to cut whoever said that.
the council is going to allot you a singular yike for that
I'm going
one.
to cut whoever said that.
that was one yike.
Who did that?
Ooh,
Gonna
that
allot you
curve.
a singular yike for such a statement. But this is Dank Wemphis. This is the Nissan 300 ZX Z31.
Mhm. Very well done.
Very well done. It's pretty.
Oh, come on. Oh, I'm scared. These downhill part makes me want to die. Okay.
Scared.
Oh, hit
That's
don't do it.
That's the feeling I have when listening over its car.
Oh, jeez. It's cooking.
Just think of the homeowners, okay? Don't hit the house. It's not worth it. Yeah, I gotta go slower through there. There's only... that's the only way.
Oh, it looks like we're getting close.
Oh, please, no. That's par for the course there.
Oh,
I'm gonna get better at this track, I swear. 20
This is
cars
why I
in, I
went
better
with
get better
all-wheel
at this.
This is why I went with all-wheel drive, because then you can't spin out, pretty much. I mean, you still could. My car does have a bit of a roost here, but nothing like fatal.
Yeah, rear wheel drive has to be done super well in order for it to be... Oh, come on. Get back. Oh, the engine's off. You know what? One more time. One more time. That was too many mess ups for that, and I'm still practicing. I'm gonna get it right this time, and then we'll move on to the next car.
You're practicing,
Eventually.
until you're done, pretty much.
Practice lap, practice lap. Yep, got it. Just warming up, guys. Just warming up. Literally,
Gotta
though.
warm up those juices.
I'm warming up my wheel. That's the issue here. It was too cold last time. The races last time were just a little bit too slow.
Also raining, okay.
No, the wheel's getting clammy now because my anxiety.
It's going through the roof.
Just kidding. It's not that bad.
I want to see what happens when you drive over it.
Just wait till we get something that's too low to take that curb, and then I'm gonna get
Oh
some
yeah,
sweet
that's gonna
air.
be
My car.
it's gonna be a
my car.
nightmare. Golly,
I mean,
they're
you're
getting some
in luck.
air.
I
You're
want
in
to take
luck
that
because
section
my car
fast, and
does not like her at all.
I'm doing it. Okay, this part I always mess up here. I gotta be a lot more careful. It's too easy to get that going a little bit too fast down this way.
And just completely lose all possibility to control it.
Yeah, especially when you're in the air. That's a post. That's a building. Oh,
Oh no. Oh, we're in for some fun times, aren't we?
yeah, not even one car down here. You know what? It'll get better with time, and the more I get used to
We
some of the
promise.
quirks.
We promise.
We promise. This is a hard track, okay? Get your cars out there and start testing it on this track. And you'll-
Fasten your seatbelts.
Oh, if you have any seatbelts. Oh man, I'm sorry, Dank. This is gonna be a bad time, but I don't have any other choice here. Oh, the wheel just got screwed.
It's smoke.
Oh my goodness.
Car smoke.
Yep, there we go. That's a restart of my
One
book.
more.
That
Last
doesn't
time.
look
This is
good.
the last time. If I screw it up, I screwed it up. And we'll have to move on to something else. Shh. This is more for me now. I'm just determined to finish a lap. I haven't finished a lap properly yet, which is a bad sign. So
This is gonna be fun.
see, I just have to drive more conservatively on the sidewalk. That's how you
One
do it.
thing, one thing I've learned on this track, it's often better to go a bit slower
Hmm.
than it is to like push yourself the entire time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
able to push for every car, unfortunately.
I've had better times taking it slow than I had like pushing it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of drastic movements on my part are not gonna help either. So.
Mm.
Oh, that screwed up the front suspension. Oh, and I just missed the turn. Oh my goodness.
Just
There's one. There's one.
the wheel. Oh no.
I'm sorry.
There's no recovering from that one.
I don't know what to do. I think I might. Man, this hurts. It's not even a bad car. It's just that I can't drive it. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dag. You got a 2-minute. You got an honorary 2-minute lap for our first lap. How about that? Two.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. Don't break my car. Don't break my car.
I'm now terrified as well.
I think this is the notation for 2 minutes. But yeah, don't worry about it. Next one, NC R25 Z Sport. So yeah, not an official DQ, but an honorary 2 minutes for the first
Yeah.
lap that
Practice lap.
I did complete with it.
It's a nice car.
Yeah, this one is quite nice. I like these kind of
Yeah, I
like
wonder who
simple
it's by.
designs.
I wonder what the NC
know.
stands for.
I don't know. I
Wait,
really don't know,
both
man.
you and Dank at the top of the charts? How did that happen?
Votes.
Oh no.
Getting second place helps.
I'm gonna call that one bribes. Or just well-designed cars. Well-designed cars is what it is.
And magazines, frankly.
Alright, that's a bad start. That's a really bad start. Wheel wasn't even aligned. Well, this one's all-wheel drive, right? So, that
We'll see.
that means good things will happen. I did see a few cars are dual clutch as well, so I don't have to worry about gear shifting.
Mine's just a 5-speed.
5-speed, okay.
It's all I could afford.
Yeah, the budgets for teens were relatively tight.
Oh, sorry about the curves here. Ooh, that's a double hit and a ramp as well. Oh, this one hits hard.
Well, it's actually going pretty good so far.
Yeah, this is going way, way better than I thought. I was getting a bit worried there that every car was going to be a real struggle, but hopefully, don't jinx it, obviously, but
Don't
I'm gonna knock on wood. Alright, there we go. We should be good.
Look, I tested this thing also taking bumps like a madman, so trust me, it works.
Okay, I made it through that downhill bit for probably the first time ever without dying. So I would
God, we might
consider
actually get a good time out of this.
to be a bonus.
Like ourselves.
Brakes! Yep, we're good.
God, we're gonna get a good time out of this one.
Yeah, I think so. The more times I race this
Looks
track, the better I'm gonna get. Oh, that's a curb, and that is not a curb. Pointing out the obvious is my new hobby. Please turn, please, no!
Did it not turn? How?
One more time, one more time.
One more run?
Really proud my stream is so ill.
I crashed it right at the end there, and I don't like that I did that.
You gave me hope for a second.
Well, hey, that time was looking pretty good. Let's be fair. If
You
did
gave
that
me
again-
hope. You gave me hope for a second.
And then I took it right away when I attempted around one final corner, or second last corner, I guess it would be.
To be fair, those corners at the end are really annoying.
are deceptively hard.
Yeah, it's hard to see them as well
I
where the
have to
curbs
say-
are.
I have to say, more than one of my tests ended in those corners. Either because the car would understeer into the wall or oversteer into a wall.
God, this car is actually kind of booking it.
I just hit the
It's got
wheel.
like 440 horsepower.
440? Ooh, that's a
I
lot of
think so.
power.
I think it doesn't feel like it, but it should be pretty quick.
Oh, I just dropped it in a neutral by accident. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, you know that's a good sign when you accidentally drop the car into neutral.
I did that. It's a real life.
Oh no.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, we're good.
It looks like another good time as of now. Ooh, $5 donation.
From Goofy, I'll read that in a bit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna really try my best here to make it through this last bit without crashing the car and just kind of coaster on in there for an actual time of 147.068.
147.
I would say it's slow, but for you, I'd say that's pretty great.
Okay, thanks. Thank you
I
for the
think my
donation.
best. I think my best was like a 134.
Good luck with the Nightmare Civic and happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the States. Yeah, I probably should have said happy Thanksgiving to the United States members. around here.
I
but
live in the United States.
yes, there are those who live in the US in the chat somewhere. So happy Thanksgiving. Although Thanksgiving was quite a while ago for me, so it's a bit strange. Okay, we got a key car up next. Tiny is a good thing because these city streets
Oh
are
no,
narrow.
this was the one with the fat grandpa in the leotard.
Oh, no wonder.
Magazine.
No wonder. Oh my goodness.
Lord, don't remind me.
I have now haunted your
Hold on,
nightmares once again.
hold on. I'm grabbing some unsea juice right now.
You know, having an excellent magazine cover does not mean it drives very well, but this one seems to be pretty decent. So that's a good sign. Oh, I just rolled it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, a roll! We have our first
Oh
roll,
my
ladies and gentlemen.
goodness.
We have our first roll.
Get over here, wheel. Let me try that again.
My car used to do it all. At one curve that you hit, killed so many of my dust. It's crazy.
You know, there is a little bit of curb around here, and I kind of need to be more careful, especially around that corner, apparently, because I did not expect to see any rolls there, but here we are anyways. Oh, that's not ideal. That is really not ideal.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. If we don't end up on the roof at least once during the stream, then it was a failed stream, okay? So that's a hydrant. Oh my goodness.
Man. Oh dear. That's before. Oh no, no.
You know why
This
that
one
happened,
hasn't
though?
even made it to the first jump.
I was driving with one hand during some of that, so I would say that the mistake was at least mildly on my end. Mildly. I'm gonna take it really, really slow and drop it down into second gear here, because if we can't round the first big corner, then we're not gonna make it anywhere with this car.
God, Henge made a good point. Look at that. Look at the power curve on that.
Oh, true, it is a bit of a turbo lag beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a turbo lag situation right there.
Oh, maybe that's why. Too much power at the top.
Yeah, it's just picking up too much speed after a certain point.
Yeah, I should have watched that. And I should have shifted down earlier there, but either way, as long as we get out of the corner at a reasonable speed. This car is, like, for something that's so turbo laggy, I think it's quite light as well, so it makes up for it in a way. But
It's a gay car.
having all that power up at the top is scary.
Problematic.
Problematic. That's a post. Scary. Oh yes. It does not like first gear at all. You just never use it because it's got such short gears. But I hope I cross my fingers here. I'm gonna cross the finish line on this run.
Let's hope.
If I can keep it together.
It looks like it's onto a pace that's gonna match the last car.
That's a drift. That's a drift. Oh.
I do like the sound of that.
One more time.
I feel it.
Oh, B. My goodness.
You can see the plastic flux. Like you go flying and the bumper just deforms instantly.
God, look at the body roll. I'm noticing that right now. You can see the body roll. We have not done enthusiast yet.
Yeah, enthusiast tuners are not coming up for a while at this rate. Apologies in advance.
Judging by how this is going, I'm kinda terrified for enthusiast. You are too,
yeah.
You are too, admit it. I know you are. I can hear it.
I'm tiny bit worried.
Let's hope the
About
budget
mine.
went into wheels and suspension, not engine performance. Although, let's be real.
Overlord might be in trouble.
A couple cars might be in trouble if this is what's happening. No offense,
I
no
mean,
offense
right
to your
now-
driving, but this does seem like a trial. and a half.
It is a trial for me, no doubt about that. If we
Right
have to
now,
extend this into 3
kinda-
streams, then so be it for this issue. But
Destrega, I am like wanting to eat a frisbee at this point.
he's gonna end up eating 2
7.
frisbees by the end of this. So get ready, grab those frisbees.
I already ate 7.
He's gonna have some new gray hairs.
I've actually got a bunch of white hair, so I can join the club. Okay, this time this car will cross a line. It might be my threshold of patience, but oh, that's a curb. Oh, you're finishing anyway. Get over that line. I do not care. Yeah, 153. Goodness.
153, we have a time. 0.798, I'm seeing.
Yep, 0.798. Oh my goodness. American.
Oh, Knockcross, you're looking better than you were.
What do you mean? I always look good.
Hush. This is gonna be a whale of a time. I
Yeah.
think this is the 800 plus horsepower thingy.
Thingy? Oh, it does say V8 on the side of it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And,
this is the monster.
Somehow,
Sounds
I
like a
doubt
V8.
It's gonna handle well.
I doubt that this is gonna get a lap in. If it does, it's gonna be over 2 minutes.
Well, let's hope for the best here. Dream Goblin 2005. Why 2005? I guess that's just the year that it was created. It's only one exhaust pipe is working. That's just a weird thing I just noticed.
When you put on
It's
two
a fake exhaust. Purge him.
Oh, it's a
When you
Mercedes.
forget to put on like dual exhaust, but you already have 2 buffers on.
Okay, I'm noticing an immediate problem with this. It's rear wheel drive, I think.
Okay, that's a guaranteed.
There we go.
That's a guaranteed wall. Calling it now.
I'm suspecting utter chaos. I may be wrong, but I'm suspecting utter chaos.
Expecting crashing and something.
Crashing, screaming, and flames.
Screaming is about right, but it's
something in that direction.
it's mostly internal screaming, to be honest with you. You know, for this showcase, I actually redid my pedal setup to set the sensitivity of the brakes to be far greater than it used to be, so I could hit the brakes a lot easier.
Why?
For some of these cars. It used to be at 50%, it is currently at 95%. So I do have the ability to hit the brakes a little bit harder than I usually would be able to in other showcases of the past. I was hoping that would help, but yeah,
Close.
it is definitely helping. We're losing fixtures on this car, but I'm forcing it through. It is quick. It is
It
dangerous.
seems to still be going straight, so that's good enough for me.
Yeah, it's just the final corners that I'm worried about here. They are long, and
look at that pace. Look at how fast it's going.
It's going faster than straight.
oh, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? We can continue off that. Oh, we can't continue off that though. Oh, dang. One more.
No,
one more.
there's no recovering from that.
Yeah.
God, it actually seems fast though.
This
Seems
car is
really
quick,
fast.
and it is not bad in terms of handling, especially for something that's kind of this nuts.
Which is very surprising to me.
Yeah, I expected worse, and I'm very grateful for good handling
I'm
and
surprised.
reasonable
This is
brakes
gonna
as
be-
well.
Yeah, this is gonna be a quick time.
Yeah, if I can get it through fast again, then it'll for sure be a quick time. Oh, that's really bumpy.
Hearing the wheel, I just expect impending doom. I've already said this before.
Yeah.
God, this is still going okay though.
Yeah, you know what? Not the worst. Not the worst. Definitely.
Knock on wood.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
don't
I
have
think we're
any
good.
I gotta knock on my floors if I'm gonna knock on wood. I don't know if IKEA wood counts.
Yeah, fixtures are flying off of this thing every time it takes a curb or it makes a landing.
Yeah, I think 80% of this car is fixtures, but it is very well designed.
That's the reason why I had to remove the splitter I had. Because after every bump, it would just fly off.
Mm. Yeah, no, I remember you talking about that in our little private chat. Ooh, jeez.
I'm not making the same mistake again here. I refuse. I refuse.
The time?
And 140. What the heck? It should have stopped.
Oh, you missed!
I missed.
You
Oh,
missed.
Man. Well, it's gonna be it was gonna be the fastest car if it had went through the thing at the right time, but it's gonna get a 152, 151.
Oh,
That would have been.
that's a shame. 152.151.
Yeah, if I didn't miss that, it would have been like a 142, which is crazy. Oh man. You know what? This is getting
That's
serious.
a shame.
I'm also getting really overheated here.
Open a window.
No. That would be very cold at this point. MYO. Oh, this one. You know, mistakes are flying out here left, right, and center, but I'm trying.
That's a damn shame.
That was a fast car.
But
That was a really fast car.
It was a fast car.
Second fastest so far, but it could be faster if I had done that properly.
Yeah.
Next one. Time is unfortunately of the essence. But yeah, let's get this one a shot here. Oh man.
Ooh, I'm seeing some lack of grip on this one.
Yeah,
Possibly.
immediate lack of grip, and let me just quickly test it.
Oh no. I'm not expecting good things from this one.
It's rear wheel drive. Okay. Let's hope for the best again. Yeah, generally what I'm doing is I'm just starting in second gear around these first corners and then kind of giving it a little bit when the time is right around this straight section. And then we finally get into it with these cars. Oh. This one is actually pretty slow to accelerate, surprisingly.
It's another turbo.
Oh,
It's turboed again. Look
darn.
at that. Oh, jeez.
It looks like a Galant. Yeah, it kind of does look like a Galant, doesn't it?
It just goes into that plateau and you just lose the grip. That's exactly what's happening. Once you hit the plateau, you just lose the grip.
Yeah, no, I think if I can't make it this time, we'll nurse it through a lap. Because this
Or
one...
try to, at least.
Yeah, this car is going to be a challenge for sure.
Yeah, this is the problem that you'll run into, especially if you don't have the opportunity to test unforeseen consequences in terms of your design.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is why I did ask Knockcross to do it, to help me out with it. And by helping out with it, he eventually went and did the entire tuning process.
Tag team.
I think I increased his torque by about 100.
I think that's possible,
Well,
yes.
I
I think you're right.
Brakes!
Just hearing the wheel and I'm waiting.
Oh, it's stuck. It got stuck in a railing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Darn
Overlord
railings.
insisted on
Railings
keeping the
these
same
days.
horsepower, so I had to do something.
Okay, last run for this car. Oh, darn. Okay, second last run for this car.
Darn it.
Let me try and nurse it through a lap here. Not super slow, but not massively quick either, just so we can get this done. Oh, that's a bad start. Well, we'll keep going anyways.
Whoop.
That's not first gear, this is. Yeah, we're going through with damage. But that's fine. It's just cosmetic. Just cosmetic. Oh goodness, okay. As long as I don't get stuck in a railing again, we should be able to finish this. We should be able to do it.
Yeah, it's a shame for some of these things. They look so good, but it's just it can't drive, and if it can't drive, there's nothing we can do about it.
This one's not that bad. It's just this course is such a challenge for rear wheel drive cars to keep that grip. And then if your tuning is not on point, like basically
exactly.
perfect, then I'm gonna have a lot
say.
of trouble with it. So that's kind of that's the reality of things for at least these showcases.
Feel like forward wheel. I keep saying forward wheel drive, front wheel drive. I did that once before too. I said forward wheel drive.
Yeah, you did. That was a bit of a weird one, but.
But yes, front wheel drive. I don't know if it do better. Well, it's possible, obviously.
I mean, front wheel drive isn't that bad. All wheel drive is definitely the best. But front wheel drive isn't that bad. I mean, if we saw any 4x4 cars here, we'd be having issues, but.
We didn't rule out 4x4 cars, but that would be. I guess they would work best on the sleeper course that we have, which does have a very small. At the very beginning, it would have a dirt section.
Oh, it does.
And it slides through the finish.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 0.88 seconds.
2 minutes.
Jeez.
880. That took a while.
Yeah, it did.
I was sure as all hell that one would be better than the V8 one.
Now that big V8 one was definitely like in terms of times that actually were able to finish, but then not finish. That was definitely the fastest car that I've done.
I don't like the sound of that.
Griffin 239. Yeah, let's see how this one does.
Doesn't look all that bad.
Oops, there we go. Press the wrong button there. Always a great start. I think I've got the course pretty much down. It's just a matter of adjusting to every car now.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the layout of the course, at least to an extent. And where you need to slow down, which is everywhere.
Yo, I'll be honest, I did not know how tough of a track we were choosing, but a street course was appropriate for the tuner showcase that we would have. Or at least in our minds, we thought it would be appropriate. There goes the crash.
Yeah.
This is a very challenging course, which is something we're going to have to see. From now on, we're going to have to look at how challenging the tracks are.
This might sound weird, but maybe we should, like, test the tracks before.
God, it's hedonistic, sir.
Yeah,
hedonistic.
So that is definitely my
But
fault.
no,
for
we
not
should
testing the
actually
tracks.
test the tracks before we get into them. So we're already brainstorming ideas for the next showcase already.
Yeah.
And we're thinking of, golly, that corner, it hits it every time and it goes careening.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one majorly slowly this time to avoid doing that exact thing again, because this is time number 3 here. NASCAR would be interesting. Oval racing.
Well, NASCAR will be tough to do because every single car would look the same.
Pretty much,
It's just
yeah.
different liveries.
Yeah, we do like the class system that we have going.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But we do have some ideas brainstorming. And by the way, if you would like to suggest ideas, we have a Showcase Ideas channel in our Discord. Go ahead and put them there.
Very
We'll look into
specifically,
them.
that channel is very specifically for showcase ideas. Not just build ideas, but showcase ones.
What was that?
I don't know. Whenever I go into that channel, all I see is just things we've already done.
Oh, goodness. Ooh, that is a way to take that corner I have not done yet.
If it works.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. This car isn't that bad, it's just it doesn't handle the curbs and bumps very well.
I don't think any purpose.
As I immediately take another curb.
Yeah, but we're going to look into the difficulty of tracks from now on when we're brainstorming showcases.
Yeah,
We
I
already have
definitely,
one in mind.
I definitely
It
appreciate
looks like
that.
we're going to stick to it. A very specific idea.
Oh, I'm finishing the race no matter what now. First gear.
Oh dear.
That hydrant is solid, I know from experience, and 149,742. 90s
That'll
touring
do.
car. Now that'd be interesting.
149,742.
That went pretty well, actually.
Yeah,
That
that
coulda
one.
gone
That
worse.
one could have been way
Seeing
worse.
Seeing how it crashed, I'd say it did pretty well.
Hmm.
Bugo showcase. I'm seeing. I see a lot of suggestions for Bugo showcases, but
I had a mini one already.
yeah, we did have a bit of a mini Bugo challenge that I did just to
Yeah.
kind of tide people over for that. It was a stylistic only thing, and I just
Art,
did a video on it.
basically.
Yeah, it was great though. I like that quite a bit. I like to see the art that people made. It was.
I did too.
It was
Dank
fun.
did a really good Back to the Future Bugo.
Yeah, that had a ton of detail.
It did. 90s touring cars? That's not a bad idea.
Like DTM.
That could be a part of it. Certainly. Dakar or Baja? That's not
Baja.
a bad idea either.
Yeah, no, that would be a challenge because there aren't too many there aren't quite as many of those types of courses in this game, so we'd have to come up with something.
We'd have to limit. And the one I have in my head for that one is like 4.5 minutes long. So we'd really have to limit the number of submissions that get in the end.
Yeah, the problem is that we want to be able to do these showcases and not have them go for 8 hours like in the past.
The group B rally showcase that we had, never again.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much. Just a little
3
bit.
streams of an average of 5 hours, never again.
It was too much, and it was just Overlord and I hanging out trying to
Yeah.
keep you guys entertained for
Entertained.
15
Yeah,
hours.
exactly.
That was a little bit too much.
I feel like the whole Group B thing is before my time here.
It was. That was over a year ago. That was May.
Yeah.
It started in May and finished out early June. Those streams,
Of-
specifically.
2019? Last year?
Yeah, 2019. Yeah. Year and a half.
Oh. Oh, come on. Please recover. Please, 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 please. Hey.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. It recovered.
What?
Okay, it did not really recover. I'm gonna try again.
Your wheel just go flying.
It's fine, bent wheels. We got this. We're
That's
good.
what it sounded like.
I think I just broke my wheel, guys. I might have to just postpone this showcase for the next eternity.
The next eternity.
I'll tell you
No,
what.
you know what? Okay.
Sorry.
You know what that means, right?
What's that?
You know what that means, right?
What does that mean?
It means you have to go on the keyboard.
Oh darn no! I have a controller plugged in as a backup. I am prepared. I am 100% prepared here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please!
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
Hey, look at that. It still drives. Oh, yeah. Minor
Still
time delay
drives.
there.
I'll tell you the two ideas. I'll actually go ahead and share this with everybody. The two ideas that we have in our heads right now is a movie car showcase, which Dank has been pining for a movie car showcase.
Hence the Back to the Future Bugo.
Well, no, he actually wants to do a Mad Max thing.
Oh, darn.
That's what he's. Oh, that wheel is gone
Yeah.
skew.
Last time.
Yeah, a movie car showcase. That's an idea that we have in mind.
Second last time.
And the next idea we have in mind is what better follow-up to a street racing tuner car showcase than to have a police car showcase?
Police cars could be fun for sure. Although there is actually one in this competition in the thumbnail.
Yes,
as
there
well.
is one. There is one.
Police tuner, apparently.
Yeah, but we're ironing out those ideas. We're gonna see how far they can go.
Yeah, you know, some ideas that we have never happened, but then some just kind of become the ideas that we
Some
roll with.
sprout out of thin air when we're like, that's perfect. We work on it for that month, and
Mhm.
then we present it.
Yeah, no, it takes time to put these things together, rule sets and stuff.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
And again, there are a lot of debates had over the rules.
Yeah, rules are
of
contentious,
debates.
so especially in terms of like how strict things need to be.
And how fun to keep it fun as well while doing that.
Like personally, I think that it's good to have one showcase where there's a lot of rules, and then one where it's a little bit more open.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's not a set in stone thing. We can mix up that pattern if we want to.
And then we also do visual showcases. Well,
Yeah.
we did one visual showcase, and we might do more in the future.
You know,
I think that movie car one would be a purely visual one.
Yeah, I think it would have to be because performance doesn't really matter. It's all about style.
No, it really doesn't matter at all.
This car is a 142, which makes it the fastest one so far.
Shiny Odd Airplane Showcase.
Airplanes? Get out of here. Airplanes? Yeah, you know, with the new update, we could definitely get away with some airplane showcases.
I've already seen Autofox turning his car into a plane, so...
I've seen Hench Prophet turn a car into an airplane.
Falcon Falcon Estate. There we go.
I'll just have to turn a sedan into a plane, I guess. Strap a big old jet engine to the back. Oh yeah.
I mean, with open beta, that's certainly possible.
The thing,
Oh, I know,
open beta
seems-
opens up, open beta opens. Oh boy, but it opens up a bunch of possibilities for style that we didn't even see possible
3D.
before. So
I'll be honest, the 3D placement of fixtures was not something I wanted, but it is something that I really like now.
yeah, I think it was a
That
good,
is a
like a really
fantastic
good
feature that I didn't know
update.
that we needed.
I didn't know I wanted it until I finished my first interior. And then I was like, maybe it is a good.
Yeah, no, it really improves interior placement and like any exterior things that need to be moved around more, stuff like
Yeah.
like wings and lips and all that stuff. It really changes the game on
Exactly.
that.
Just putting on extensions to the body itself. It just opens up a totally new realm of possibilities.
Which is pretty exciting, and that's why I'm happy to
Yeah.
move on from this showcase done in the old and get on to like whatever new thing we come up with, which may be style based. Like we're not sure. So
I think it'd be pretty cool to go into this new open beta and do a visual showcase, see how creative people can be.
the thing is that it being a beta, we kind of need to wait for the full release
Yeah.
to do anything because we don't want it to update mid showcase and screw everything up. That's happened a few times, so trying to avoid that as much as we can. Oh, Lord, brakes. The Diamond Eagle, this is your car. You know what? It's not bad actually. It's pretty decent. All-wheel drive, thank you. Thank you very much. A little bit of oversteer, a little bit of scariness. The brakes are a little bit weak, to be honest, but other than that, it's pretty darn good. Because this one is going to finish hopefully in the first run unless I screw something up, which I may or may not have. I just hit a pole. We're going in anyways. We're going to send it 155.
155?
155.745.
55.745.
Very blue.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Whoops.
Got that one on there?
45. There we go.
SOS. Okay, next one. F to pay. Yeah, you know what? That was not the best finish, I will admit to you. But it finished, and that in itself was a bonus today. The car actually did a lap.
Yes.
Yeah. That was gonna be a pretty sweet lap, though, man. Oh man. We should probably put a big disclaimer. Times do not represent quality of vehicle on the top of the leaderboard. You know what? This next one reminds me of something that Distrago would make.
You know,
And I see
I
their
wasn't
twin
going to be the one to
turbos.
say it, but you have a point.
Yeah, it's the body that he uses often. I don't know if he's still here or not.
He is.
Yeah. Yeah, we see this type of style and this type of body from you a lot, Distraga. So just pointing that out. Nobody's trying to steal your style here, but yeah, you're not the only one that likes it. MSRP. All right. Okay. This is a slow accelerating car, or maybe it's just because I'm in the wrong gear. Yep, it was the wrong gear. You know, I got a new technique. It's called go slower, and that is helping quite a bit.
And yet we hear the wheel vibrating.
Those are the jumps. Jumps at speed tend to vibrate the wheel to a significant extent.
God, you really have to use those gears.
Oh my goodness, I went a bit too hard on the brakes there.
It takes its sweet time.
Yeah, it's
Getting
a
up to the
slow
height.
rev, this one. Slow revving engine. And first gear's actually used, which is a bit rare. Like, some of these cars you just don't even touch first. Hatchbacks. I think hatchbacks might just be a little bit too generic, a little bit too vague, maybe. Hot hatches, I think that could be fun, but if we just did make a hatchback, then it's not quite as interesting.
We're running out of things to say already. This is not good.
No.
Rat Rod Showcase? That's tempting, especially now with the 3D fixture placement we have.
Yeah, I mean, the new fixture placement allows some crazy builds, right? So you can get that airplane showcase going if we really wanted to. You know what would be a fun showcase? Make something that isn't a car.
I'll tell you what, I did see recently somebody made a phone.
Yeah, like I've seen
that every now and again. Somebody
we've
makes
seen
a phone.
train cars. We've seen, I think somebody made a loaf of bread one time. Anything like that could definitely be.
Yeah, no, I've seen. I think somebody even made a warehouse.
A warehouse?
Yeah,
I don't know if I saw that one.
I think. I could be wrong.
You know what? Actually, I do like that idea quite a bit. Make something that is not a a car, anything but a car, or truck, or anything that would normally be made in automation. Instead of
God,
making
that
it,
would be a fun Christmas special, wouldn't it?
I think it's a bit late for that. Oh no.
Hill climb time attack just for an excuse for people to use huge wings. You know, you have a good point, Shiny Odd. You have a good point. That would be a good showcase, though.
I thought that was like the entire reason we did this.
We did a hill climb thing though at one point, right? 156, 318 there.
Well, that was the Group B showcase, which was a while ago at this point.
Yeah.
If honestly, it's been a year and a half. We should honestly do a rally showcase again at some point.
Cloud.
Or rally cross or something in that similar vein.
Yeah.
But hill climb time attack is not a bad idea. Devil's Playground will be a good one, but that is such a difficult track.
As we have found out. Oh, you know what? This car actually has ESC. Wow. I might be saved. Every single car has been manual, by the way, so far, or sequential. Anyways, I find that cars with this body, so like kind of getting off topic a little bit, especially in the past, have been either an absolute disaster or ridiculously good, and there's just no in between. And so far, this one appears to be ridiculously good at hitting bike rails. Professional, actually.
Ooh.
It's always nice when you hear things vibrating in the background.
Rock crawling? Rock crawling.
There are rock crawling time trials, so that is a possibility.
There are rock crawling time trials. You know what? That's something we could work with.
That is a challenge, no doubt about that, because automation doesn't have the best off-road parts, to be honest. The off-road wheels on automation
Yeah, that
aren't
is
great.
true. It's not. It doesn't really facilitate off-road that well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think it might be interesting. I don't know. It would be challenging for sure to do that.
We'd have to test
runs.
that. Actually, since you came up with the idea, here's something that you people can do. We have a user challenge channel that you could put your own showcase. If you want to put your showcases into a showcase, that's what user challenges is for. You'd run it yourself, and you put the results out yourself.
Yeah, so you would basically write everything, like write the rules yourself, do everything yourself, and people would hopefully submit. We have had a few that had no submissions, unfortunately, but
Unfortunately,
I think most of the
yes.
time people are interested, as long as your idea is not terrible.
Sometimes it's a dog-eat-dog world and wearing milk bone shorts.
Or just people don't have time, I would rather
Or
put it
people,
that way.
yeah, people don't have the time. Or
I
the
think,
interest, which is deeply more depressing.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people on the Discord, so to see nobody take part is kind of discouraging, but don't worry about it too much. Don't let it beat you up. Oh, 148.
Yeah, don't let it get to your head.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, if you have a good idea, you can put it into 148.045.
Yeah, not a bad one. Just gotta crack every bone in my back there for a second. We're getting into
If you
the
have a
arms
good
here.
idea and you think you can run it, do it.
Or else.
Or else. Or die. Or just never have your idea seen. That would be the unfortunate possibility.
Basically, it's speak or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, pretty much.
That sounds kind of sad, not gonna lie.
Oh goodness, this is rear wheel drive.
Made it into Ford forever.
Oh,
Ooh, look at the body roll.
this is an absolute boat. But it is a nice looking
that-
boat, I will admit.
That's in tuner. What?
It's got a V8.
It is a boat. It's got the V8.
Yeah, this is a bit of a boat. We're right by the lake too, so I'm gonna send it right in there. No, I'm just gonna take it easy and hope for the best. Cross toes and fingers as I attempt to drive here.
He's gonna set it right in there. You know it.
You know what? It's a boat, but it's not a bad handling boat, all things considered.
It's not fast though. At least it doesn't look fast.
It is not fast, but I think that's a good thing. It's heavy. It feels quite heavy.
I dare say it looks like it's having trouble getting up the hills. Like it's not increasing in speed as much as the other cars that we've seen.
That is sad. It's kind of a Camaro aesthetic. I'm wondering what the point of Camaro tuning is a thing, but yeah, maybe not quite what we're after in terms of tuner class. I think like tuner class is supposed to be JDM stuff, or like mostly JDM stuff.
In the right mind, what's tuning Camaro? I feel like I just pissed off like half the chat.
Oh goodness. You know what?
That sounds promising.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
That sounds promising. What's going on?
I'm waiting for imminent disaster.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm just waiting for imminent disaster.
Imminent disaster of the driving. I thought you were imminent disaster of the chat.
Oh no.
Okay, we're good.
Why would they do such things?
No, the chat is kind. Thank you for being kind.
The chat is. Yeah.
We had one moment, but other than that.
Yeah, oh, not again, not again. Hey, look at that. I can drive down a hill at a leisurely pace.
I feel really bad after saying that.
I don't
After
even
saying
know
what?
what you said.
He said you could drive down a hill. I just said at like the lowest like sarcastic tone of going rats.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
I feel really bad now.
No, I didn't hear it either. Probably for the best.
Oh no.
That's a certified ouch moment there. Certified bra moment. Oh goodness.
Council has gathered themselves and they're making a ruling. The council will allocate you a singular yike.
Yike. Maybe two if you're lucky.
I'll take 3.
We will debate further if you require another.
Okay, 2 minutes, 4 seconds, 0.921. That is
I'm sorry, slow.
that is the slowest so far of the legit times.
Point.
Oh man, I'm
921.
really getting scared for the next batch because they're even faster.
That's the slowest period so far. Yeah.
Yikes. That takes effort.
One yikes.
One yikes. That
Kit
sounds
car showcase.
weird.
Pony cars, kit cars. Oh, I do see that kit car one. We have a Honda Civic here. Let's take it for a spin. I wonder if it's front wheel drive. Actually, I'm kind of curious.
Mom, it's a sports car.
It is front wheel drive. Oh my goodness. All right.
We have front wheel drive. Let's see how it does.
You know, I am curious, but
doesn't have racing tire, I swear to God.
I really hope it drives like it's on rails. That would be amazing. Key car
Somebody
showcase.
Just said key car showcase, but we've already done that.
Yeah, we had a K car showcase.
We already did that.
Well,
Go back
you
and
guys
watch the
have, I
VOD.
haven't. Yeah, I didn't.
And don't watch this VOD. My goodness.
Oh, dear.
Actually, please do. That would be. I would appreciate.
I didn't get it, but I did.
Goodness. So how long has it been? The stream is an hour and a half, and we've done
Stopped counting.
This one is an hour and a half.
so far. Yeah. Well, we did have that previous
Stopped keep
No, shush, shush.
glitch in the Matrix that was about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So that was lost time.
That didn't happen. You can't prove that.
Van showcase.
Van showcase?
Could do
Interesting.
man with van showcase.
Man with van showcase. It has to have a ladder on top, otherwise it doesn't count.
That's not a bad idea. There has to be a course for using a van or something like that. There has to be a course like that.
Something where it's gonna flip over, that's pretty much all we're after. We're going for spectacle more than we're going for speed. I remember a long time ago when I did a showcase without any requirements, and I just took people's submissions, and some people put in like the worst cars ever. And I would race them around anyways. I'm thankful those days are gone. My goodness, some of them were horrendous.
Well, I don't remember. I told you before. I've put in. There was one car I put in. It would not drive. It wouldn't drive at all. It just slipped around a lot. It was not good. Well, it was my early days, so, but it was
Yeah.
not good.
I mean, you're getting better with time. That's part of the deal.
I would definitely say so. With the car that you will drive.
I'd like to think I'm improving a lot.
I think you are. I
Like
think
if,
so.
if I compare my first car, my first cars, like the first gigantic batch of them, to what I make now, I'd say I'm getting up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 157.939.
Also, Overlord. Sorry. Also, Overlord, check Discord.
Yeah, I saw. 157.939. There we go.
Caravan showcase. That could be doable.
What was that? I didn't.
Because there, Raw Beamer said Caravan showcase, which I guess could be doable because you've got towers.
Those telehooks do work in Beam.
There is a Caravan in Beam, so
Yeah.
Vaporwave showcase. Van showcase.
We
Yeah, you know,
kind of
Van
already
showcase sounds
did
pretty good.
that with the Cyberpunk. Well, okay. By technicality, it was Outrun as well,
Mm-hmm.
which was the 80s vaporwave.
Yeah,
So,
I
That was a fun
they
one.
look the same.
At a glance, they do look the same. I agree.
Like there's differences, but at a glance,
You'd
it's
really have to look for them, and you'd have to actually look it up.
cheapest car possible
Why,
showcase.
but the showcase where like the main objective is just to pull a car out does seem kind of interesting. Because you'd have to tune the engine mainly for torque and not for this.
There are plenty of ideas that we could use for showcases. It's just the one that seems most appealing and the one that seems most fun.
They all look fun.
Some of them do look kind of fun.
Yeah, it's because it's a lot of commitment to one idea in order to get it done. So
Yeah.
all the way up until now, which is the end all, kind of like finale of it all, where we actually do the racing.
Yeah. Have you guys ever thought of redoing a showcase sometime in the future? We are not, this is a point that we have made, we are not redoing any showcases whatsoever.
I mean,
That's why we've taken,
yeah.
that's why we haven't done a rally showcase in forever.
that doesn't mean it's out of the question, but it's unlikely.
And no, it doesn't mean it's out of the question, but that just means it's not likely to get a showcase.
Yeah, it's not likely to get a redo there.
Yeah.
And 149.119. That's pretty quick.
49.1449?
It's 149.119.
119.
super budget stuff. Yeah, no, I like this
That's
showcase
what
has a
we're-
budget stuff thing on it too, where the budget was
With
only
the tuner.
25K, but
Or sorry, the teenager stuff. Sorry.
That's the one thing I really liked about this one. Because I really had to like watch my budget the entire time as I built my car.
Yeah.
Skoda
Could
Man,
do super budget hill climb. Could do that.
Skoda Man, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. You like DTM or street touring?
Get what we have.
Like-
I think I said DTM earlier.
Yeah.
Budget hill climb would be just what we have now, but on a hill. And with gigantic winds.
God, super budget hill climb wouldn't be that bad of an idea, though.
I
I'm
think
not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's gonna be similar to this, because, you know, again, a like budget thing going on.
yeah, you could really take the budget thing to an extreme where it's like the lowest budget gets more points type of thing. So you know how you have engines in a chart now.
I know what to do.
we can
Just
have it
you
so
go,
if it's
simple.
under a certain threshold, you get more points towards other things like higher quality components or something. I don't know, or it depends.
So
Your
basically
budget,
what you're saying.
your budget determines your class, essentially. Oh, that was bad.
Basically what you're saying is that we all have to make Bugos.
Essentially, yes. Everybody needs a Bugo in their life, and we'll
And
force
then,
it on all
and
of
then
you.
just watch you get out cheap.
Greg
First
G,
things
thank you for the
first,
donation.
I'm lowering the force of the engine to inline 3. There we go.
Negative 15 to all quality sliders. That is exactly what would happen.
I'm kind of curious how cheap the Bugo would be if I took off like one cylinder.
It's, yeah, I think we could actually pull off a super budget hill climb.
Super budget.
Budget would
hotel.
have to be like, God, what would the budget be?
What about? Oh, hold on. What about the opposite? Super budget downhill.
Soapbox?
Would be more
Yeah,
like,
not necessarily soapbox, but basically soapbox. So people make like engines that barely exist, and then it's just like it has to go down Pikes Peak fast or something like that.
Soapbox could be done, I imagine.
Soapbox
Simply have a
could
car,
actually be
like,
done. Could actually be
Simply
done.
have a really, here's the thing, have a really bad engine that already makes no horsepower, and then have it like knock as much as it can, without like breaking the entire thing.
There you go.
If you're lucky, you'll end up with like 4 horsepower, and that's it.
Mm.
That should be enough to get it like over the edge of the hill, but like beyond that, you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, we already did a K car showcase.
I kind of want to like try it out now. Screw it.
Soapbox isn't actually that bad of an idea. I think we could definitely pull that
I'm
off.
going to see. I'm gonna test it right now. I'm curious.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez. Stay
It's-
on the
that's kind
road.
of- Jesus, I just heard a wheel moving.
There was a wheel moving there with a 155.649.
You lost a wing. How could you?
That was the only thing holding the car together.
That cost like a whole $50. How could you?
On eBay?
Yes, of course.
Oh my goodness, we're getting there. We're getting there.
I just realized I have not been paying attention to what's happening for the past like half an hour. Yikes.
At
Neither
least
have
there's
I.
still some good commentary.
Oh
I
my
guess that's what
goodness.
matters, yeah.
Yeah, so I really like the idea of doing a showcase where the lower your budget, the oh my goodness, what just happened?
Oh, whoa!
Oh.
That was a rubber band.
There's something wrong with his car.
The entire car is wrong.
Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. There's a fixture that's way out in the distance.
What?
Yeah, so if you hit something,
Oh, I see. Yeah, I just
it
saw
bounces
it.
you back.
I see it.
Yeah, what the heck?
What in the world?
Sorry, I can't say that. Heck.
So if you hit a solid object with that, it'll bounce you. What is happening? Hold on a minute. Hold on a sec. See, look, there are these things way out here. Just let me free cam for a sec.
There it is. Yeah, I see it.
The lights are way they're way out. What?
Oh, those are the lights. What?
The heck?
If this thing can't drive, I say we can't get rid of that issue. That's a
Wait.
DNF.
Yeah, hold on a second here.
It drives. I'd say just DNF it right there.
They have nodes.
See if you can pull
Yeah,
them
but they're
off.
headlights. They don't fall off.
Oh.
That's the thing, though. They're headlights.
They're not coming
headlights
off.
Can't fall.
They're not coming off.
They're not coming off. Hold on, let me try again. The strangest
That's
issue.
awful.
Oh, they're stuck in the wall. Oh my goodness.
I want to remind you, by doing that, you're also pulling the car apart.
Yeah. We're gonna give that one a
So I'm afraid-
DNF.
That's a DNF.
Unfortunately.
I'm putting it in. That's a DNF.
Yeah, it's
Period.
sad. It's so weird. Like, it's not a bad car. It's not a bad looking car, but this one issue
We can't drive
is
it.
going to kill it. So
We can't drive it.
Doesn't move. It can't get to the starting line. It cannot get to the starting line. That's the issue.
that was
That's.
I just
I've
feel-
never.
feel bad.
How many showcases have we done? We've
A
done
lot.
quite a few. I have never seen anything like that.
never ever have we seen something like that. That was interesting.
I've seen automation in the beam doing some weird things, but nothing in that direction.
Yeah.
Well, that was an I imagine that was because of the export. Something in the export went that wrong.
I'd be interested. Like, you can see what car that is. Maybe download it and try it and see if it actually works. Oh, hold on. My wheel is turned. Ultimate driving. That was really interesting. That was
The car that did that was the AIC 345 SI. It's the
Very,
only, it's the
very
only
strange.
DNF, so.
very, very strange, but very cool to see that at least once.
Hold on. I'm getting into automation right now, so I'll just import it and see if it works.
Okay.
Well, that was exported in the public branch.
Yeah, no, it was
That
not
wasn't
exported in
3D,
open
so
beta.
that wasn't the 3D fixture. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Then I'm afraid I can't test it because I'm in open beta right now.
That is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
That's indeed crazy.
Yeah, you'd have to revert back, and I'm unfortunately also switched back to the open beta, so that's a lot of effort
Yeah.
just to try and fix the car that potentially will not be fixed. So I think we're just gonna have to leave
Yeah.
that where it is for now.
Yeah.
Sad, strange, kind of funny.
Very strange. I've never seen anything like that out of the showcases that we've done.
I've seen these games do many weird things, but nothing at all along those lines.
Agreed. That was insane.
Like
Oh
I've
my
had
goodness.
cars spawning in with the suspension just like turning itself into concrete, pretty much.
Yeah.
I've had cars spawning in with default engines. I've had cars spawning in with no engine, but then that.
Exactly.
Land on your feet.
Hey,
come
we have
on.
another roll.
Oh. No, darn. Gonna redo that. This car is actually pretty quick, which is nice. But yeah, let's go. Does anybody remember how much the Bugo cost? I think it was like $6,000 or something in
I think
automation.
it was like 4 to 6 around here.
Yeah, so if we did a
Oh, it was
budget,
$4,000.
I have
Because I remember the thumbnail you put for it. It was 3990.
yeah, but that was because I stole that from the Yugo advertisement.
Yeah, I'll show you
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how much they were back in the day.
Couldn't even make up their own price tag. That it really is a discount car.
We're still in Teen Tuner.
For now, we're getting towards the end there. Slowly,
Yeah.
more DNFs later.
I'm re-importing the view as we speak because this has to be found out.
I'm not sure if it works in the open beta.
Should.
It doesn't have any
See?
mods, so
At least I hope it does.
I don't think it has any mod fixtures on it, so it should be. Oh, that's really rough.
Yeah, but like most mods work fine as far as I know.
Oh no, there we go.
What's
After Team Tuner,
yeah.
we're doing Enthusiast Tuner.
Yeah, so we're just going right into the next part of Tuner to get that done
Yeah.
with. Yeah, the more cars I drive in front of yours, probably the better. That's kind of why I go top down, because if somebody won in the votes, that means they lose on the lottery of me driving. You can't win both.
Yeah.
I'm actually really busy. I still have a car file of my very first car, but it's too old to.
Mm.
You're gonna have to remake it.
I did that, but I also lost that one.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, it's in automation. That's a bad bait.
Oh, it's in automation.
Yeah, it's in automation. That's not the exporter.
Oh, strange.
Here, Distrega sent me a picture. There it is. Not cross if you have a look.
Yeah,
You
our
see it.
investigators on the case there, so that might have been done on purpose. Probably was a mistake, but
I highly doubt that was done on purpose.
yeah.
I highly doubt it.
Strange though. Like if this was
Imagine
open beta, then I would understand, but because you can move the
I
lights
don't
out
know
that
how
far.
that could even happen
It must
without
be
the
just
3D
a-
fixture placement, which that was done without.
Yeah, it's just a glitch.
Can't imagine somebody would like sabotage their own car.
Just for
That
the
too.
meme.
That too.
I mean,
Doesn't make any sense in here.
hey, it makes their car memorable as that one car that had
I mean, it
feelers
does do
coming out of
that,
it.
Yeah, but still.
Not for
Oh
the right
dear.
reason, but yeah, 150 for this car. 150.319.
150.319.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Dragon. Oh, it's this car. I think when we took a look at this one, we were like, wow, that thing looks like a rat. Not so much like a dragon. That was, yeah, it's got a super long face on it.
Hmm. Oh,
It-
this one. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway. Whew, oh boy.
I love it when people just call it this crap out of nowhere. Berserk.
Hmm.
The snout. Oh yeah, no, this thing has one heck of a snout. I'm gonna have to keep it off the curbs.
Group snoot.
I still can't get over that bug. I mean,
It's just
he
weird.
was telling the Stragle was telling me that that thing appears outside of the design room, so you can't. You'd have it be a pain in the butt to try to grab.
So I
And then to
guess
delete it.
like it might have been placed on the car and then taken off, but not really taken off.
But
Sometimes
why? How
I
would
do.
that register as being on the car after that?
I don't know.
I do notice some things sometimes. When I'm trying to like pick a fixture, it sometimes puts itself underneath the car,
Hmm.
which makes no sense. But I'm guessing that could happen and like and then cause this to happen.
Well, for it to go out there, it'd have to register on, for lack of a better term, on the hitbox of the car in automation.
Apparently, yeah.
I
It's
mean
a
the
weird
game,
game.
like the game is
I
not
would-
perfect, right?
Hmm.
It's a weird game, man.
Early
Well, I mean,
access.
I wrote in my Steam review that yes, the game is weird, but you still love it regardless. It'll be frustrating at times, but you still can crank out really good cars.
Mm.
I can guarantee I'm going to end up with over 5,000 on this game eventually.
And 153.610.
Where is the Hugo?
Yes, he is using a wheel with flappy paddles.
Yes, it has the flappiest of paddles, unfortunately. They are quite loud. 153.614 for that one. Or 610, not 4.
Yep, I got it.
Forgot how to read at some point during the
Alright.
stream.
Boop the snoot.
That thing had a long nose on it, but
Alright.
yeah, we made it through.
So it turns out Hugo does work in the beta.
It
Does
does?
it really?
It does, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the lights work, but the car itself looks fine.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't tested it yet, so that's a good thing.
Apparently it costs like $7,000.
7,000? Well, they did redo the pricing.
Almost 8,000.
8,000.
It's off by like $20.
Yikes. Okay, so I guess a 10k budget is a bit more realistic than like 5k.
Yep. I mean, I'm willing to say that even the 10k one is like really low.
Yeah, that's all negative quality.
Because
Small cars
you gotta
only.
keep in mind, this is a tiny car at minus 15 quality everywhere, and it's already 8k.
Hmm. Yeah, everybody would be running basically either that body or another one of equal size, and then low quality, literally everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's why if we make it about engine power, then it would just become a bit of a weird one. So if it's more downhill, then that would be kind of cool. But yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's the brakes. Oh, that's also me not paying attention. I was just thinking about something and I'm like,
Oh.
What's that turn coming
Okay.
towards me?
I thought this turn would be coming up by now.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about the stream settings and I was like, hold on a minute. Did I set that up when I redid the stream? I mean, when I first started the stream, did I set that up correctly? And yes, I did. Because I didn't want to turn on unskippable video ads. I was like, hold on a minute. I'm not trying to be that scummy.
There are some things that simply can't happen if you do
But limiting the displacement instead of horsepower worked to regulate engine size. I mean, displacement is a funky thing. We kind of did that with this showcase. As I explained before, we did budget additions for what displacement you had.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have, you know, if the engine was this big, you could probably find it in a scrapyard and it would cost nothing. If you had this big an engine with this many cylinders, it would cost a lot. That sort of thing. And again, there were many debates had for that comfort, for that rule-making part.
Yeah. Ooh, no, coming up with charts like that are difficult because that's all about balancing.
Exactly, it's all about balancing. It seems like we did okay so far, though.
Yeah, no engine
Seems
type
to be
is really
going
getting a bit nuts. Although there are a lot of V8s, as you would suspect. Oh, it's too low. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a horrible time. But I really want to send it. It was too low to get over that curb. Oh man. Oh, rear wheel drive, no. This is gonna be one of the worst times.
Oh,
It's
no.
not even a bad car, it's just my inability to keep it controlled.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new slow time.
Potentially, yes. Oh yeah, no, definitely, yes. I didn't even see the timer. You know, slowest time in the past has been a thing of beauty. I think one car we had was a significant factor above most other cars in time. and it won the crown for the slowest car ever.
I remember
Oh.
back in the Group B, there was a 4-minute time.
That hydrant, no! Let me free! Oh my goodness.
Free me!
You know what? We're going all out on this, including but not limited
No
to
crapper.
freeing it from the hydrant in order to finish this race with a perfectly good style. Two, almost three, 256. 256.
256.420.
Yeah, not great. Let's move on to the next one.
We're getting close to finishing out the teen tuners.
That's what I'm counting on here. Unfortunately, I can guarantee that we will not finish the enthusiast ones today. But we will do as
We'll
many
see
of
what we
them
can do.
as we can. I'm hoping for half, and then tomorrow we can finish the rest. But we shall see. More Honda Civics. Actually, this one would be a CRX. And no, this is not Street Course 1, this is Street Course 2.
2.
Which, double the challenge.
Seemingly.
Yeah. Yeah, Street Course 2. Oh, this thing flies. Holy.
It's got a turbo, but it doesn't look like that's awful turbo lag.
Thankfully not, no. It has a bit of a turbo cliff at the start, but other than that, it's pretty decent. I think it's better to go through that one kind of swiveling section there slowly, or at least with...
It's called a chicane.
Don't worry about it. The one corner there that looks like an S, that one, yeah. That one is good if you go slow and you take the gas off of it. Just let it coast through there. And then you don't get as big of a bump.
That ain't oh, I'm not listening to the engine. That's VTEC?
VTEC.
It's a sports car!
Oh, I swear my car is fast, guys.
If
It just hasn't hit
the
VTEC yet.
Civic doesn't have racing grade tires, I'm gonna scream.
It's quick though. Oh, it's too quick though. Oh wow. It's real quick.
Oh no, I see what's about to come. And oh, it didn't come. There was no crash.
Just listen for the wheel, then you know. You get a preview.
Yeah, there's there's VVL in automation.
VVL, VVT, combine them together, VTEC.
VTEC.
That's 156.184.
That's one entire VTEC.
Oh goodness. Second last one in the class. Now we're down to the final one. And I am getting better, I will say, at this track, but I am also losing my ability to live here slowly. Uncanny ability to live. Van House's VTEC for BMW? Yeah, I would say so. Alright, next one. Mimi. Okay. S2000, let's go. So the next class of cars is a different one, and it differs in a number of ways. One of them is double the budget, and therefore double the potential scares if that money was dumped into the engine and not put into good tuning and suspension and wheels and semi-slicks. And please, 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 please have semi-slicks. Okay. I would imagine most people are running semi-slicks anyway, but...
This one has a turbo. there is a significant plateau at the end.
Yeah, well, you can see on the graph if it has a turbo or not. It even says turbo. Down in the bottom left there, the torque graph.
Yeah.
Okay,
Golly,
chicane.
we really are running out of things to say. It's gone quiet.
Yeah, you know what? I'll fill in for the gap here.
When can we bully the developers into putting in full racing slicks? They're never going to put in full racing slicks. I highly doubt it.
You know, actually, hold on a minute.
No matter how much bullying there is.
One thing I was gonna do now that the open beta is like really moving the game forwards in like a direction that we kind of like. I was thinking about making a video talking about my like wish list for automation, and full racing slicks is on the list. So we'll see if the developers maybe watch that and take a look at some of the ideas.
Well, I think the reason they've had this reasoning for a lot of things. Ultimately, it's about what was in production cars.
Mhm.
Ultimately, that's the reason why we haven't gotten rotaries, is because they're rare. It's the reason why we haven't gotten VRs. It's the reason why it's the reason why we don't have a lot of things in it, is because they're focusing on actual production cars, and they're focusing on making the game an actual car company tycoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's perhaps my biggest issue with them.
Ooh.
Those engines you named are all in production cars, so I don't accept that reasoning.
That is a. Let me actually put this one in. 147.139. So very, very close to the top there. That was a fast car. So yeah, goodness. I guess we're moving on. After all that, we have actually finished the Teen Tuner class, and we are ready to go on Enthusiast. Same course,
I think
new cars,
yes.
and more will to live needed. I still have water left, so that's all I really need. But yeah, we have a list of things that we'd like to see in the game. That doesn't mean it's actually going to happen, but
No.
just an idea of what we might want to see. And in my case, if I do end up doing that video, which I hope to, comment.
I'd personally like to join you on that one. I do have a few suggestions of my own.
Yeah, I can
And
give
not
you
just
some
basic.
Jeez, some other things.
Not just the basic, hey, we want more engines, which more engines will be cool, don't get me wrong, but other quality of life, I suppose is the right word? Yeah, quality of life suggestions.
Well, let's talk about this car first before we get into that.
This is the other Arizona Fresh.
Yes, sir, it is.
Ice
This
Tea
is the Ice-T design car. This one, a Corvette body with non-Corvette styling to an extent, and more budding trees, which is nice. These cars are excellent. I really like the attention to detail and the design, and yeah, goodness, it's probably going to be fast.
It got the top
Get
for a
ready.
reason.
Yeah, for sure. It got the top of this class for a reason. This thing is a good-looking car with a good-looking magazine, and yeah. So I think we can probably talk about a couple of things, but these cars are going to be quick because the budget on these ones was a bit higher, which means horsepower is going to be higher.
Allowed for a lot more.
Which means everything's going to be turned up quite a bit, and I'm hoping that also includes time investment in tuning. But that's not how it always works. So let's try it.
I think they said they are going to put in V4 engines at some point.
I think
V4 engines, but not VRW engines.
I think it's pretty unrealistic to expect full engine changes because that takes a lot of effort. But in terms of tires, it's like it's a model, and then it's also tire settings to change that. I
Yeah.
think that's a pretty reasonable addition possibility. Semi slicks are
I
fine,
actually-
but
Yeah,
slicks would
sorry,
be
go ahead.
awesome.
Epic Typhlosion, I did actually ask the developers, hey, couldn't the community mod in engines themselves? They said, it doesn't seem to be possible. That was a big jump.
Yeah. These jumps are going to be a lot bigger. A little bit more destruction here.
Yeah. But I think there is a much higher degree of difficulty into modding in engines.
Including
Than,
having to
modding
model
in-
them in 3D, like
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If people want something, they're willing to put in the effort.
True. Modders have
Okay,
definitely
true.
created some
That's
crazy
very
things in
true.
the
Considering
past.
that literally everyone is saying more engines, I'm guessing there's plenty of people out there willing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know what? This lap is actually going shockingly well.
Besides the lost.
Lost everything on
Lost
some of those
pieces.
jumps, but
This is entirely unrelated so far, but I just created a video game with 0.0 MP. I don't think it's gonna run.
146.369.
Well, that is the quickest time for tuners we have so far.
Actually, no, it's not. We do have a 142.
Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry, I'm shortchanging.
But yeah, that
See
was
if beam works. Holy crap.
next one is a Lancer. We had a few of those.
They have a system built in to measure how engines perform. I don't know the exact specifics, but they have an algorithm.
Oh my goodness,
Which
Beam
is
just
another-
crashed.
Did it crash?
I gotta wait for it. Oh, never mind. It came back. It came back. This car is just too complicated.
It's just too good. The car is just too amazing.
Yeah, this is the Mitsubishi, the actual copy.
No, this one's good. There's no doubt about that. But let's see how it performs. 9,500 RPM limit. That is pretty high up there.
Optimistic.
All-wheel drive. Oh my goodness. You know what? Sometimes speed and grip are. Oh jeez. Okay. Yeah. No. Keep going with what you were trying to say. I'll try and get through this.
Well, somebody made a good point. What's the Doug score? There is a very small team working on this game. It's like 6 people, I think. There's only so much that they can do. So something that a AAA studio could probably crank it at something like that out in a month or two, if they were actually that dedicated to the game. But for a 6-man team, that's going to take a year or so. It's taken them this long to do it, to finally get superchargers back in, and even then it's going to take a few months to wait for that.
We're getting there though. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Oh goodness. Yeah, it's been a long time. I definitely want some superchargers in my life and on every car that I make, including the
And
Bugo.
for that, they're having to rework the entire turbo system, basically the entire forced induction system, which seems like a very big pain in the butt. So to rework the engine system to allow for rotaries, to allow for VR engines, to allow for W engines, that's going to be an absolute apocalyptic pain in the ass to do. Oh dear.
I would
Yeah.
imagine VR engines being similar to V engines, just at a smaller angle. Not quite
Yeah.
the same, but that idea kind of.
I think personally, like I don't really expect those kind of big sweeping changes. In terms of
They
my
need a bigger development team.
yeah, and also like, I mean the community is pretty big for automation, but it's not that big. It's not BeamNG big.
No,
the budget might not be there to do that kind of stuff. Like, it takes time, and
that's
time is
another
money.
thing. Yeah, as many people as have this in their hands, it's just not enough. As big as the community that we have, and that as big as Considers is, there's just not enough cash flow to bring in new team members and to actually sink hours into these things.
Well, like the thing is that I mean, we're not the only automation YouTubers, I guess. Like obviously Shiny Eye, he was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but he plays the game occasionally. Uh,
Yeah,
and then also I
Consider it
noticed.
does it regularly.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't even do regular videos, unfortunately. But
That's true.
yeah, but
Fail
also
Race does one every now and again.
yeah, I was gonna say Fail Race and then AR12 as well, recently.
Mm.
I mean, he's got a huge community, over 1 million subs, so if
It just needs a bigger base.
that definitely
Period.
gives some attention to the game though, because people want to see that, right?
If Twin Turbos is another significant one to point out.
I also saw him in the chat earlier.
Yeah, no, he's here. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
he's here.
If he is still here, congrats on 10k subs. That's the fastest time by 5 seconds. 137.5
563.
563, yeah.
7.563. The game just needs to sell more. If it sells more, then it'll get bigger. That's it.
Maybe money isn't always the answer to everything, but yeah. That was a
But to get more workflow,
Mhm.
they need the money.
Well, they need they need more people to be interested to guarantee that it's going to be worth it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
End of story. That's just the way it is.
But yeah,
That's
like
the way business is.
like you're saying, Blaney Black Panther as well. It's cool to see some of the bigger creators get in on this, because then it helps out our entire community. So I'm definitely down with that.
Beam is getting on my nerves.
Beam is really having a hard time with some of these cars, including this one here, which is not working.
Uh-oh.
It loads all the way, just to then like lock up right at the end.
No, your game is not frozen. It is my game that's frozen because it just crashed. And
Oh dear.
let's you know what?
There it goes. Yep, black screen.
we have enjoyed for the past 2 hours and 12 minutes a beautiful
No crashes.
consistent stream. And so just now to have a crash, it's not the worst
It
thing
looks
ever.
like we might be able to crank all of these things out, though.
In half an hour?
It's possible.
Or 20 minutes, actually.
Oh, not 20 minutes, but I think we can crank it out before 10:30, perhaps.
Maybe. I can go for a bit longer, but we'll see. Rolling start, yes please. And we'll pick the next one. Let's hope that it actually loads it this time. That would be good. Oh, why? Okay. Yeah, you know, if I was able to do this just bang, 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 like 1 lap for every car, then this would go a lot quicker, but it's, yeah.
I think if they were to monetize the V4 and the i2, that might also get a little bit more cash flow.
Well, if they do
I
DLC
buy
engines like the V16, then...
I buy it.
Say
Like-
that again? No cross?
I said I would buy it.
Yes, I would buy those, absolutely.
Because if they're... I said this in the past. All I want at this point is just like forced induction and more engines. And I'm willing to pay for it if I have to.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the, like, early access games having DLC, because the
Never
game's not
mind,
even
this-
done
this is-
yet.
This is a fun game.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm wondering
Another thing
if this game
is-
will ever get out of early access. It's probably going to be in early access for a long time, so it's not not the
Well,
end of the world if they
the
have
other
extra.
thing is that there was a part of me, there still is a part of me, if that they put them out as DLC, I'd get them. Just oh, good grief! There's another crash.
Yep.
I don't think this car is gonna load.
I wonder if this car will load. Yes.
So I got my beam to work, and
Oh.
I spawned in my slightly ruined Bugo.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out the engine just overheats like in like a single frame, and then just breaks.
But like I was trying to say, there is a part of me that wants to get those just to support the developers. That's not a thing I use. That is a thing I never did
Mm-hmm.
until now. So, given the DNF on that one car,
Well, I'm gonna hold off on it and make sure that it's not just the game that's broken. I'm just loading the next one to see. Because if the
Okay.
game is broken, then we have a bigger issue and we might have to shut it down. um,
let's see.
we're about to find. Oh, it worked. Okay, we'll
Ooh,
come back.
hang on.
We'll come back to
Screen
that
froze.
car at the end. So save that one for the end. We'll come back if it doesn't work. DNF, but it's a good-looking car.
I think the screen froze. Wait a minute.
Did it?
Hang on. I'm
I
checking.
I got no freezing on my end. All right, my goodness.
Well,
yeah.
I think it's my. No, I think that's just me.
Yeah, I think that might just be you.
Okay. Never
Yeah,
mind. Disregard.
no. Okay, this car.
Yeah, no, it's me. It's my computer.
Oh.
My bad.
Goodness. See, I don't mind the V16 DLC, but I think having DLC on early access games is a little bit too much sometimes.
Well, another thing is that the game is like $30 US.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong on that.
I don't know how
But-
much it is US because I mean I don't use US currency, but it's like $37 Canadian, something like that.
So yeah, I think I would say $30 US. That seems reasonable. But and then the DLC is $5, something like that.
It's $10 for us. Yeah, just rolled the car. We're having a wonderful introduction to this class. Couple of issues here and there.
Let's see.
Goodness.
How much is it? Oh, it's on sale right now. It's 15% off. Oh, sorry, no, it is $10. But that's also on sale right now, 15%.
Buy the DLC, now's the time. Buy the game, now's the time. Support the devs, please. For us, and yourself
Support the devs,
as well.
Absolutely.
We cannot support them any other way. Ugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Although they do actually have shirts, I was thinking about buying one, but it kind of looks like it's just the generic automation logo. It'd be nice if they had some more detailed shirts and things. I'd buy one.
Oh, imagine if they had automation creations on shirts. We put them in for contests and see if they get in.
That'd be cool. Get the bug
If they
on a
print
shirt.
them on
Ooh.
shirts. That'd actually be kind of cool. That'd be a good way to monetize things.
Yeah.
God, that's a good idea.
We're coming up with monetization
Fresh
ideas
new
for
ideas
the devs.
coming off the printing press right here. It is 9:45 at night here on the east coast of the U.S. Well,
Yes.
east coast of North America.
Yes.
But yeah, just ideas fresh off the printing press.
That's the time when we come up with our ideas. Right as it starts to get late there, that's when we think about things. Oh, yeah, you know what? Merchandise is pretty difficult. I did try to do that a while ago, but did not do it quite successfully.
Well, I'm still wearing that Boosted Brothers shirt.
Yeah, I actually have one as well.
To be
I have a
fair, it's
sweater.
actually a very nice shirt.
Yeah, they were quite nice, but they were quite goodness, I can't keep this car controlled. But they're quite expensive. I found it was just a little bit too much. So yeah, trying to figure out a way to do it. Not expensive shipping. Oh my goodness, this car will roll on like a dime. The lights on this car will turn on the entire windshield, really?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think you can change the glass to do
Something
that.
funny, you do not have the right to say that. It is the Boosted Bros. I was part of the founding fathers of that group. You can't do that to me.
See, we're all about the leaded fuel gang here, okay? We're bringing back the old rivalries. You know what? I think all the rivalries ended when I made it possible for you to join any group that you want, and then join another one as well. So you could theoretically be part of every group if you wanted to. It's not just one.
Could.
You know, I was thinking for a while there that I was gonna try to ignite a gang war just to get the gang chats busy.
You should.
We have no gang chats anymore.
Yeah. They were just taking up space and nobody was really talking to them, so.
There was a lot of dead air in them. That's true.
Yeah. Like when a channel goes dead for too long, I consider getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Or if it serves a specific purpose, maybe changing that purpose.
Yeah. This one... We seem to be making good progress with this one, but it's definitely not going to be the fastest. By the way, with this one, the person who made it, Portal Cat, he made the mod body for this.
Oh, really?
He was the one that made this mod body for the Toyota Sports 800.
Goodness.
We did actually have a debate about if it will be legal in terms of thematics.
That's 156. Oh boy.
56.809.
That is the Midlands 1970 Zephyr Werewolf. At least the game is working
I like
though.
the name.
That's a lot of names on there. SPREVIA. Oh, this is the police car.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Hey. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I think we're only gonna go for another 10 minutes or so here, and then we'll be packing her in until tomorrow. This has gone way slower than I thought for a number of reasons. The biggest one being that it's taken a long time to get used to this track. It's a tricky track, and I've had some hard times with it so far.
Do you think it's going slow? Because I might be feeling it wrong, but from what I'm seeing, it's going a lot faster than
You
I
think
thought.
so? Well,
Yeah.
I think it's faster now than it was at the start of the stream. There's no doubt about that.
Like when we began, I thought we'd end like at the end of the teenage stuff.
Mm. Yeah, no, it has sped up since then. I was hoping to be able to do both of these, but that was a bit lofty. It takes a long time to get through these cars.
Does indeed seem like it.
Oh boy. Rob, which one is your car? We might be able to do that one before time runs out here. If it's too far down though, then probably not. Ugh.
Just realized one thing. On the open beta, my cheap car that I put in the showcase, apparently it now costs $82,000.
Yeah, no, they screwed with the pricing of everything, and now pricing
It
is
costs like 24.
all over the place.
It used to be like 23,000. Now it's 82. Jesus.
Yeah, I should check actually. I made a car that was exactly 25k, so it would be...
Wait, hold on. I see what's going on here. I mess with a car that.
I'm
Oh.
back.
For example, the body right now is partial carbon fiber. That explains why.
I am in the boat of let's see if we can get the rest of these cranked out because it looks like this is going to be a single run car here.
Yeah, this car is definitely going to be a single run car. It is a good handling car. Don't worry, that's fine. Oh, that's a pole. Oh, jeez. No, it's not a single run car. Yeah, the police crashed into a pole.
Oh, as soon as I say that.
Oh, man, I was doing so good.
Overlord jinxed it.
I didn't knock on wood, that's what happened.
Yeah, it was the wood. Okay, that...
Let's see how far we can go. And then if there is a certain point where we are actually tired and we're just dragging ourselves along, then we can call it. But right now I'm still full.
I'll go for a
I'm
couple
still in
more,
it.
but I think I'll have to pack it up before 10:30 for sure. Jeez. You hit one bump on this car and literally everything flies off it. Just say goodbye.
You okay there, Overlord?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Oh no.
It's got that exhaust in the hood that you could see it popping every now and again. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's attracted to hydro poles and light posts specifically. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Let me give it one more real good go here. I almost had it that first run and now I've lost my groove a little bit.
I've lost my mojo.
More than that.
Mojo. You've lost your mojo.
Exactly. I wouldn't say best looking in the showcase. I wouldn't go that far. The votes differ from that. I think it's 5th though. 5th best in that class.
One of the more unique creations though, being a police car. I think it's the only police car.
I think so too.
Police tuner was an interesting idea.
I think I know why my beam is crushed.
Which is?
It seems that every car I've made, before the update, crashed.
Before the current open beta?
Yes.
Oh. So you'll have to Thanos snap them out.
So I guess I'll just have to make it 8 ton more cars now. This is a new excuse to make more basic sedans.
Man, I need more Camrys in my life right now, okay?
No one can stop me now.
But we seem to be having good progress on this one now.
Yeah, don't say that, don't say that. Don't
Hey, I
say
knocked on
it.
wood. I'm good. I knocked on wood.
Uh-huh.
I gotta test this. Hold on.
Okay, no more mistakes.
Oh, we don't make mistakes. Just
Every time that one corner. No!
You're gonna
Send
crash.
it.
You're
Oh,
gonna
I crashed it. No!
Oh, the hydrant.
Get off the hydrant, you! Oh no, it was going so good. I can't even run it
Oh, it
again. I
doesn't
already
wanna
did it
come
enough
off.
times. Oh no. No.
It doesn't want to come off.
It's not coming off.
You're gonna have that's a redo.
No, I think that's a KO because I've already done it enough times.
You're calling it a KO?
I don't like it. Let's give it 2 minutes.
I think that's fair enough. An honorary 2 minutes.
I think it gets the honorary 2 minutes for my absolute screw up. I'm sorry, Sior. Your car is excellent. It is me that ruined it. That would have been a good time. It would have been a 148, maybe, something like that. But, man. That's
a shit. Well, it also kind of happened. It's happened to a couple cars. That
Yeah.
sort of sad ending.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But honestly, that's what happens. The first showcase I participated in was the last free reign showcase that you did.
Mm.
And again, that muscle car that I put in, I gave you like a $10 donation. Drive it one more time, and after you said no, it's just like, okay, that's par for the course. Then I'm not going to debate it further.
Yeah, well, I gotta be fair. I can't go based on what donations say. Um,
This is true.
yeah, know what? That was a good car, but man, oh man, that was a really dumb ending. Apologies there. This one is
This
rear-wheel
is
drive.
not fast. I'm sorry.
Oh, this one's gonna be tough. This is gonna be real tough. What time are we at?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is
Okay.
going to take a while.
Let me give it the juice here. Slowly. Datsun, really nice looking car. This one almost made the thumbnail, but I ended up choosing something else, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, what I did was I went through them as I was exporting, and crashed into a concrete barrier. Questioned my existence.
This might go into the DNF category. This is not looking good for it.
Well, I'm gonna give it one more college try, and then I'm gonna nurse it through a lap, and then we'll call it a day on this. Anything that's hard to drive is like, you know what? Yeah. Oh no. I'm not equipped to drive this. But let's go slower.
It's that first corner, man. Well, sorry, not the first corner, but you know what I mean.
The
that
first
big
like
sweeping
major corner is causing me issues. I'm gonna really.
Yeah, it does not have the grip.
I'm gonna take this as slow as I can here, realistically speaking. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta take it a little bit slower.
There is a nebulous amount of restarts. It's nebulous.
Nebulous?
It's
No,
very freeform.
it's more like 3 good runs, and on the third one, whatever I do is that it. That's it. So, if I make a ridiculous mistake right at the beginning, then I'm gonna restart for free. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. It's 3 runs.
It's a little nebulous, as I said.
Yeah. The thing is that because I make so many small dumb mistakes right at the beginning of runs, we're just soapboxing it down this hill. I don't want to count those as tries, so that's why it gets a little bit ambiguous.
That's what happens.
Does this thing have drum brakes? That's my real question. It might actually have drums on the back.
Something's not wrong. Or something is wrong, sorry. There's something funky going on with the brakes. They're not braking. It's not ABS because there's no ABS.
Yeah, actually, it is all discs. You can see it in the bottom left, but I'm gonna make a lap here. It's not gonna be a fast lap, but it will be. Oh, that's a post. Oh, and maybe I'm not gonna make a lap then. Come on, car, give me a turn here. You got this. That's enough to finish.
It's a going.
We're going driven to destruction rules here. If it can't get around a corner, then it's gonna finish. 217.105.
It's worse than honorary 2 minute.
Yeah, it is. It is worse than an honorary 2 minutes. Anything that you see with an exact 2 minutes gets its honorary status. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sylvia time.
I think we could crank a few more out.
I think I'm gonna do this one and one more, and then we'll try that one that broke.
Oh, if you're gonna do one more, that's Distragus.
Okay. Did you got the time on that last car? 217.
Yes, 217,105. I got it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it just updated.
Sorry.
I just want to make sure before we go too far and forget it, because that would
I am
suck.
quite curious how the Distragus is gonna go.
So we'll end on Distragas then, and we'll test
Yeah,
out that
I
other
think that's
car
fair.
to see if it DNFs or not. Oh, this one is gonna be an interesting one.
I see a plateau. Jeez, I see a plateau.
Oh no. Oh please no. Okay. First gear is a joke. We're gonna skip right to number 2. Turbo lag is just the fact of life with this car. It knows nothing but the turbo lag life. And I gotta be as careful as I can. Oh my goodness, that turbo lag is insane.
God, that's terrifying. That's actually quite terrifying.
It gets upset even just going in a straight line with turbo lag. So it's got a lot of power, but it's all in that.
It just doesn't have the wheels to facilitate it. It doesn't have the grip. That's not good. That's bad tuning right there, unfortunately.
Oh, not a bad looking car though. Oh, that's a drift. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again.
One more.
Yeah,
One more.
last legit go here.
Yeah, this seems to be a terrifying beast.
Oh, jeez. Sounds good. Yeah, oh man. Well, we did not do as many cars as I would hope, but it's okay. Tomorrow, hopefully, fresh start, fresh issues. Maybe we can start a bit earlier, perhaps, if you're alright with that.
Sounds good to me.
Less lateness for you, not Cross.
It's still only 4.
You can hear the hands on my face. That's interesting. I hear the wheel rattling. Oh, yep, there we go.
Yeah, it still turns.
Oh, geez, the window is lighting up. Okay, I see what that person was saying earlier. I saw the window light up when you went into reverse.
Oh, really? Goodness.
Yeah.
So the window exporting is not perfect.
Well, that was the previous. This was exported in public branch.
Yeah, true. Goodness.
Are we starting at the same time tomorrow? We're just gonna go for longer.
I think we can start earlier if that's all right. I could probably start
I'll
at.
see. Well, I'm probably gonna be having dinner at a normal time, so around 6.
Yeah, I mean we can start.
We can start at 6:30. We'll see what we can do. But
Okay. Yeah, I mean I can start. I get off work a little bit earlier on Fridays, so I could potentially do
We'll see.
6.
See if we
and
could cram in more.
I'm more of a fan of doing it early because I feel like I start to break down the later it gets, past 10. And then the times
It's
get
only
worse, and then
5 a.m. in Finland. I imagine you must be dying at this point.
that's basically the time that I get up in the morning.
I dread that time. That's awful. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I need my beauty sleep.
2:16.319.
2:16.
Oh, they used headlight covers as glass. Oh, it's like old style glass because you weren't able to do it the right way before.
Hmm.
Thankfully, open beta seems to have fixed that.
Yeah.
All right, Sakura, here we go.
Here we go, Distraga.
Let's see how well.
Will it go or will it perish? Let's see what happens.
I choose perish. Okay. My water
The
is
council
gone.
has gathered themselves. They have determined.
The car
Oh,
is...
it's not the pearlescent red.
No, pearlescent doesn't work in Beam.
I remember that, but I thought it would be red rather than blue.
Yeah, I think it uses the base color.
Huh.
It only takes
Oh
the
well.
base and it doesn't take the pro color.
Still looks kind
Um,
of good, honestly.
yeah, it doesn't look that bad in blue. I like the underground 2 plate.
Hmm.
Alright, he's nervous. I'm gonna...
The council is gathering themselves. They will make a determination as to what shall be allocated for the
Yeah,
result.
137 is the time to beat right now. What about Rob's car? Which
Strega has
one?
a very specific driving style, and he tests and he builds around that. And it doesn't always mesh together with Autoflux's driving style. That is why we are very afraid of what is to happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think, like, ultimately, anybody who tests their car a lot is going to be disappointed by my time with it. Because
Yes.
I occasionally exceed expectations, but most of the time I subvert them with my much slower times than what you would have possibly managed going around here.
It's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
You only
that would be a good example.
crashed once compared to everyone else's like 5 crashes.
Golly, this thing is going fast though.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's a big
is-
jump.
Didn't like that new thing.
Here we go.
Ooh. It's still nervous? Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
jeez.
That was a good one. That was a good run.
Wait, is that thing rear-wheel drive?
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
Not sure. Actually, we can test that. Hold on. Well, while I've already filled this run, let's quickly test. No, it's all wheel.
Oh, it is all wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Might
is
be
all
a rear
wheel. Yes,
bias.
it is. Oh, this will be interesting because it actually looks like it drives well.
It does drive well. It's just sickeningly fast. Oh, my first run around there was better. Yeah, I hit the bumps on this one section, like, very, very fast there. And, it actually
I
handles
can
it.
hear the wheel.
Oh, it handles
Yep,
that
there we
tree
go.
quite well, too. Okay, last
Oh.
legit run here. Yeah, I think first gear's a mistake. You're right, Goofy. Let's give it a real go here. I'm gonna have to take it a little bit easier, so I apologize in advance because my first 2 attempts ended up in a tree.
To be fair, again, this was built by a Finnish man.
He wants that
So,
finish line. Haha. All right. Chicken flight.
There was a bit of a pause.
No, if there's a pause, then I know that my joke was worth it.
I think they're called groaners.
No, 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 stay on the road. Oh, my summer car in real life. Okay.
So far, it's doing okay.
I am staying out of first gear very purposefully
Watching
now.
pieces falling off the third wheel.
Okay, we hug that corner. We stay out of first. We never touch that lower gear button. Ever, ever, ever.
God, it is a quick time so far, though.
Yeah, it is.
It looks pretty quick.
That second.
I feel like this car is very similar to Overlord's car.
You think so?
I do indeed think so, yeah. I mean, I tested the thing, I got the same time he got, so...
It's possible. God, this is gonna be a quick time right here.
Oh, there's a fence. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. This is the last run, too. Oh, that was a maneuver. Oh my goodness, no.
Oh no.
He's not going to be happy about this. I would like to thoroughly apologize because that would have been the fastest. 145 after a huge blunder. Oh my goodness. I did not do that on purpose. That was entirely Accidental.
He did it on
All
purpose.
right, Oh, hush.
Oh man, that was a crazy time though.
That's just a bad. I mean, there's bad beats. That's what happens.
Oh man. I'm sorry.
It's not a bad time. That's still not bad.
No, that's the second fastest time, but that would have been
Yes, it is.
that would have been the fastest time by quite a bit, if it had
Yeah.
gone through, for sure. Okay, let's give this last one more go, and then let's see.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, let's see.
Let's see if the game crashes, then this one gets a DNF, and then
Yeah.
we'll call it for today. I think
He's gonna crash. Watch.
it's not loading, so it's probably gonna crash.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be uploaded later on.
You know what? Actually, if it processes in time, I might just leave it up right now. YouTube has actually been quite a bit quicker with that. Previously, it was goodness. It was previously this one is not working. But it previously took several hours, and now it takes not very long.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what, Rob? Which one is your
this
car?
This one doesn't work. I'm giving it a DNF.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, then it's gonna. Oh, it crashed the game. Yep.
Yep, there we go.
How many further down to your car, Rob? Is it?
It's 17th.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's 17th.
Motor Dynamics is yours, and then. Oh, so it's way far down there.
Hinges is 3 cars down from now, from Straga's. But I think if you're wanting to call it, go ahead and call it.
Yeah, I think I need to for my own purposes, just because I'm really tired, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the best
Thank
times
you,
with your
everybody,
cars.
for watching. All 87 of you that are still here. 86. It's dropping. It's pretty much over at this point.
Yeah, no, it's still. I appreciate all you guys being here. I apologize again for some of my really rough times, but you know what? At the end of the day, this is just for fun, and my times do not dictate how good your car is. I think we saw pretty clearly that Destraga's car would have won this in terms of time so far, if I hadn't screwed it up, by a ridiculous amount too, because that is ridiculously quick.
Yeah, it's what happens. That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rest tonight, and we'll come back tomorrow, try to get the rest of these cars done, and then yeah. Sorry guys, but thank you for watching anyways. Appreciate your time on these cars. Thank you, Overlord and Not Cross, for joining me today. Even though it's 4 in the morning for some of you.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. We'll just have to trust you on that one.
Strong sip of coffee.
Oh yeah, no.
Actually, no, I'm doing this. I'm currently doing this with no caffeine at all.
Well, get ready to do it again tomorrow, I guess. Sorry about your sleep
I'm
schedule.
I've done this for 2 years. I'll do it again.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Bye, everybody!
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. See you again tomorrow.
Bye.
My goodness. We need some sleep. Yeah.